What up, Bobby? I can't hear you. Trial and Error Podcast. What's going on, beautiful people? It's Sunday, and on Sundays we parlay. Let's go. Got some technical difficulties going on, but we got a loaded show tonight. You hear me? It's loaded. Cause we got some shit to unpack, and I'm excited. We back. We took a week off. It felt like we took like a month off, but we back and we ready to go. We got our special guest tonight, L. Williams. L. Williams gonna be in the building, man. That L. Williams is I want to say like yeah, man. The man's like a staple in Chicago comedy. I want to say he is like the man is the lottery man, bro. If y'all didn't know, but he gonna tell his story once we get it popping. Wait, Bobby, right now, and NiNi. So about pop back in so we get this show cracking, man. This is finna be fun. This is finna be fun. I don't know if I gotta log back out or log back in or what's happening, but this is wild. This is. I know it's a lot of people. I know it's a lot of the Bears fans. The Bears. Oh my God. I know that hurt y'all so. I know y'all want to throw up. Straight wanted to throw up. I know y'all wanted to throw up. Cause I didn't even I caught the I was watching one of them like YouTube play by play channels. So I didn't really see the game. I was just saw, the play by play and dude was announcing and just watching him was getting me hyped about the game because I only caught the second half and I'm like, yo, this is gonna be monumental, but man, Bills fell short at the end. Threw an interception. Threw a interception. That's what the fuck hurt my soul. I'm like, yo, y'all could have just, I don't know. I don't know. Throwing an interception though. Yeah, I'd rather y'all lost by just running the clock out of anything but throwing an interception. Threw a pick. Threw a pick. Anything but that. I know that shit hurt feelings. Hey, gorgeous, what's going on?
Hi, hi, Rob.
What's going on with you? How you doing?
Where's
How
our
you doing? How you?
residential geriatric man? Where is he at?
I don't know. I don't know. He was on here. He started the show, and then I couldn't hear him, and then he logged off, and then I was keeping the show going, and then you popped up. So I don't know what was going on.
Sounds about right. Sounds about old. Sounds about geriatric. Right at his pace. I love it.
Oh, how
Oh,
you doing, NiNi?
I'm doing well. How are you doing, Rob? I like your puff up there. It make you look
Oh,
like a
thank you,
soft
thank you.
stud. It make you look like a soft stud. Look like a stepmother, for real. You look like this stepmother named Stacy. Like you
That's
got
up. I appreciate it. You know I'm gonna come see you. I'm gonna come see you soon to get this
your hair's
redone.
flourishing. You gotta let it breathe in between braids. That's how you keep it on your head. You gotta let your hair breathe in between styles to keep
Yeah,
it on.
absolutely. That's why I had took it down. I want to say a couple days ago. Washed
Really,
it.
those
Said
braids
been letting
lasted.
it breathe. Huh?
Those braids lasted a long time.
Yeah, I had them on. What? I came to see you like a month ago, like on the 8th.
You had them on about.
It was like on the 8th. How was New York for the holiday?
New York was good. New York was really good. I hit a deer. Well, not necessarily hit a deer. I was on the way. I was in Rochester. You know, I drove. I likes to drive. You know, I'm gonna run around, be on the road. I was in the left lane, and I was about an hour away from Syracuse. That's where I went, and
Okay.
was in the right lane. Semi truck hit the deer, tore it in half. The front half of the deer
Damn.
flew to the bottom of my car. Thank God I was in a rental. Fucked up that fender. But, you know, I'm a motherfucker. Gee, I didn't stop. I kept going for an hour. Because I was like, it's dark. It's late. I don't know what the fuck I just hit. Didn't no lights come on. I was like, fuck it. We just go. We ball. We ride it. When I get there, I see the damage. So.
That's
One
wild.
thing I've learned is always get the rental insurance. You understand? When I say always get
Yeah.
the rental car and get the rental insurance. I did not, but now I will. I'm, you know.
I did not, but now that's crazy. You hit a deal, man. I seen a lot of clips from your story. I seen your family and stuff. It looked like y'all was eating good. The food looked great.
Yeah, good
Looked like you
time.
had a great time. That's dope. And you drove. You drove to New York.
I love driving. It's maybe like
Hmm?
9.5, 10 hours.
What's a road trip, NiNi? Let's go.
Let's go, Rob.
I
Let's go.
love driving, man. I know, but I understand your road trip etiquette. You be wanting people to shut the fuck up at a certain amount of time.
Like, baby, I don't really hear people breathe. What you doing? Shut up.
I,
People on the road.
I have.
Really, I don't take people on the road with me unless we fucking. You gotta be useful. What are you there for? Or like, is this
Oh.
intermissions? Like, what are we? Why are you here? Like, why are you here?
I got a good road trip etiquette, man. I like taking road trips. Like I said, I drove up here from Texas. That was like a 17, 18 hour drive.
Did you stop
Yeah.
at all?
Like I think I only stopped to use the bathroom and like if I wanted like some snacks or something to drink and like to get gas, but for the
You
most
didn't
part, I
sleep
just remember,
or anything?
huh?
You didn't take a nap or anything?
Mm-mm. I think at one point I did find a rest stop. I tried to go to sleep, but I really wasn't sleepy, so I just drove straight through. I stopped to get some gas, probably used the bathroom, grabbed me some snacks, and I kept going. I did that recently. What was that? 2 years ago, I drove from here and I drove my kids back down to Jacksonville, Florida.
Woo!
Straight shot. Yeah, straight shot. I kept it moving. I was on a mission. We made it through there in good time. They would sleep in the car or whatever.
That's
I asked them, I'm like,
cool.
y'all need to stretch. I'm like, y'all want to stretch? Y'all want some snacks? Y'all want some candy? They like, no, we good. I kept it going. I'm like, all right, bet. Well, we out here. So
Driving to Florida does something, activates something in my Black Negro spirit. Like, it's too many places, it's too many small towns in there. I'm like, I don't really know about this. I don't really know about this. If anything happened, can you stop? Hell the fuck no. There are certain towns that this is where I learned about sundown towns.
yeah.
Especially doing a lot of road trips downtown or down south. Damn, you done took my speaking buddy away. What's
Did I
happening?
get taken off the camera? What the fuck is going on? Okay.
You done took my speaking buddy.
What the fuck is going on, Bobby?
It's I wanted to bring in a 2-for-1 special. What's up, y'all? What's happening? I made it.
What
What's
up,
happening?
Bobby?
I made it. What's happening? Welcome to the parlay. What's going on in the sundown town?
In the sundown town. This is where I learned about sundown towns taking road trips. When I went to Alabama State University. Shout out to the Mighty Marching Hornets. Okay, Alabama State. That's where it is. Go to a HBCU.
Go, Rudy.
Yeah, but driving, I learned about sundown towns, and I learned those aren't places where you really want to be. Like when I say like cousin, fucking sibling, incest, breeding, everybody got a missing chromosome type of racist bigotry towns where it's like one Walmart and $1 General, and that's it. Like
I think that's where Alan Ford grew up at. He grew up in one of them sundown towns. The way he say Popeyes.
Man, that shit was hilarious. That nigga said Popeyes.
The show.
Popeyes.
Like,
Oh, how was the birthday show?
Hey, the birthday show
The
was all
show,
that, man. Shout out to Alan Ford, man.
man, much love to Alan Ford, man. Shout out to Alan, man. He gave me a guest spot. I showed up just to merely show love to Alan because he is a friend of the family of the podcast and he's a friend in real life. So I just showed up just to show love. And plus Bobby was on the show and the show was dope from beginning to end. But yeah, the way the niggas say Popeyes is hilarious.
I saw
That
wanted to be there. I got caught up in that winter storm.
Hey, bro said Popeyes. No, the winter storm was crazy, man. Ever since them Diddy charges got released, man, the snow can't stop, won't stop. Can we just stop a little bit? Damn,
man, I watched that documentary. I watched that documentary over the weekend. That shit was volatile, bro. Like Diddy looked like the ultimate super villain, bro. That shit was aggressive. That shit was intense.
I had nightmares, bro. I watched the Diddy documentary, bro. I went to sleep, man. I start 1, 2, Diddy's coming for you, nigga. I was scared than a motherfucker, bro. He killed that.
Man, I watched this. Man, the nigga killed. It just showed but in hindsight, if you look at Diddy and you know how they did the origin of, you know, how he came up or whatever, he did the typical, you wasn't shit, you was a goofy, but you had the gift of gab and you had a personality and you just parlayed into what he is now because Diddy was a goofy and you could see the shit he was doing was goofy. Everything.
He did not parlay his way.
I don't even like the fact he said parlay just now using Diddy.
No, you right. My bad. I'm just saying the nigga, everything was pussy motivated. Like you going after everybody girl to get where you want. This
driven. Diddy is dick driven. When I say from Andre Terrell, from every man that he's ever wanted to top him or be, from everybody that he's wanted to get on top and don't stop, and fucking shimmy shoulder his motherfucking ass down there. Diddy been popping bussy since bussy been a thing, okay? Diddy been taking dick since I've been a kid. I knew Diddy was gay when I visited my deadbeat ass daddy in Harlem when I was 10. Everybody knew.
What was the first sign that Diddy was gay when you saw it? Was it the fact that his mouth wouldn't close? What was it exactly?
I told you about that in our first other episode. I told you them lips when a nigga just come out the coochie pursing his lips like this. Always him, Jay, Nick Cannon, all of them with them pursed ass lips.
You said Jay-Z too? He out there bogus?
Nah, Jay-Z got some dick sucking lips, but I don't think he used them like he's supposed to.
Okay. A lot of people mad at 50, man. We got I'm sorry I'm late, man. I was having some audio issues. That's what I was having at the beginning of the show. So I do apologize to NiNi and Rob. I missed the fuck out of y'all. We took a week off. It's Christmas time, man, and I don't want to kick off Christmas month with these bad technical issues, man. I'm also gonna try and celebrate Kwanzaa this month.
Come on, Kwanzaa, Coochie, Aaliyah.
Come on, Kwanzaa. Hey, shout out to the new intro music. Appreciate that, Bobby.
Hey man, take a break off, man. You know what? I wasn't about to just sit idle and not treat y'all, man. I was gonna show y'all beforehand, man, but I was like, no, let me treat y'all to a surprise, man.
I appreciated the new intro music, bro. It was dope. It was dope,
man. Much love, man. It was good seeing you at the Den Theater again. Shout out to Alan Ford's birthday show, man. We had a great time. Do y'all got anything coming up in December? I have nothing.
I do. Hey, but real quick, I just want to touch. Since we're going into the new year, let's clarify the foundation and the roots of the Parlay Podcast. To those that want to be guests and all our past and future guests, we have the title of being the messiest podcast. True, but within that, we are only reporting the mess that Chicago comedy is creating. We're not going out purposely to start shit. Every guest that we done had on this show, we asked them to come speak their truth. It just so happened that Chicago comedians, Chicago promoters, and business people are fucked up out here. So you can't get mad at us for being a hub of comedy, because a lot of people get it misconstrued that they have to be involved in drama to be on this platform, and you don't. That's why Shamika was hesitant last week to be on the show, and she came on and she had a good time and she spoke her truth. She spoke her truth about shit that's going on. We're the podcast is not finna keep sweeping shit under the rug. We report what's going on in the Chicago comedy community. We're not up here creating a mess. The mess is already happening. If you want to come on the show, cool. We don't entice our guests at all. We ask them questions, and the more they talk, the more they expose themselves. We don't do shit. we may instigate a little bit, but for the most part, we don't entice guests. We don't change the narrative of people's stories that come on here. They come on here with their own.
I instigate a lot, but I also
come on, accountability.
Yeah, you instigate. Yeah, you instigate, but that's not the makeup of the show. You see what I'm saying? People come on here, and the more they talk, they expose themselves. You see what I'm saying? They expose themselves, and it just go from there. But then somehow we get looked at like it's our fault, and it's not. You can come on the show, or you cannot come on the show. We created this platform to be a comedy. Yeah, we created this show to be a hub for comedy, to promote shows and highlight other Chicago talent or talent around the city, Midwest, or whatever. So I just want people to get that clear that you don't have to be involved in drama to come on this show, because we done had Dr. K. He said it's encouraged, but we had Dr. Kaylin Lawrence on here. She wasn't involved in drama. She's a young doctor. We had musicians on here. We had comedians on here that actually doing big things around Chicago that people need to know. So I don't want it to be like, oh man, I don't want to come on the Parlay Podcast because y'all messy and I don't have no drama. You don't have to have no drama. Just
I
come
had
and
people
showcase
tell me
your art.
that shit, bro. Shamika didn't want to come on here, man. And shout out to Shamika Finley.
That's what
man.
I'm
She
saying.
was the last guest 2 weeks ago. We left her mess off of the podcast. She came on here. She told us she was a prophet. I had our analyst, the Parlay Podcast analysts and researchers, look into Shamika, whether or not she is a prophet or not. And they found out she was not a prophet of God. And we found out she was for profit. You know, she wasn't a prophet. She was for profit. That's what we found out.
But I'm saying though, Shamika was hesitant, but she still came on here and had a good time. You know what I'm saying? And what she spoke about was true. You know what I'm saying? She didn't come on here and lie or try to throw nobody under the bus. Everybody come on here, they speak their truth. You know what I'm saying? We not trying to change the narrative of shit. You know what I'm saying? You come up here, you say what you say, and that's it.
Unless you woke up heterosexual, you may leave gay talking to NiNi. Let's just be.
You may leave gay talking to NiNi.
You won't,
but you ain't leaving gay.
You came gay, and I just made you aware of your gay. Okay, I'm making you accept every part of you, because let me tell you something: dick is good all the time, and all the time, dick is good. Amen. Amen. Okay, this is why we say amen. You know, patriarchy makes you gay by default. We are under patriarchy. Okay.
And they were so polygamous with it. Amen.
Amen. All of you niggas say amen. Y'all not talking about
Hey, Rob, I looked out for you this week, man. I know I was having some technical difficulties, but keep in mind, man, I'm a motherfucking friend, bro. And I wanted to bring something to light that you put on your page this past week, man. This last week's news, we got a guest coming, dope ass guest. L. Williams is gonna be in the building. But Rob, looking out for you, man. Rob was looking for something this past week and said he was having some trouble finding it. So let's help him out, y'all.
Oh yeah. Hey, speaking of, let me unbox all that. Let me unbox all that. When I made my post, I said I'm saying a BBW thick girl, 420 friendly, that love tacos and ain't afraid to pee outside. I posted that numerous times just to get feedback from women, because the prior post to that, I answered the question, would I date a comedian? And the answer is yes. I would definitely date another comedian, because I feel like iron sharpens iron still shopping still, and she would never be my competition. If we have the relationship and the vibe that we created, then my job as her boyfriend is to help her grow and succeed in life however she want to go. And I hope she pours in me the same way I pour in her. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand the dynamic of why actors can date other actors, athletes date other athletes, but when it comes to comedian, it's always a competition. I would never treat my woman as competition. We are partners in this shit together.
Yeah.
Man, you
So
on your own with that
that's
one,
what
bro.
I
If
was
I
trying to
wasn't
see.
married, I couldn't date no comedian, man. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and people in my comments was like, yo, what if she funnier than you? That's a lot of people funnier than me. I wouldn't give a fuck if she's funnier than me. If she fun, that helps me because our job is being funny all the time. So if my girl is funnier than me, that's an A+ in our book or in my book or her book or whatever. I don't give a fuck if she funnier than me. That's not competition. I don't understand how somebody
you chose a bitch who was funny. At least you got good taste. Like, why are you niggas so jealous?
That shit is crazy.
This is why I said
that shit is crazy.
Get with a woman and want to become her. Nigga, you didn't like her. You liked her wardrobe. You liked her life. You liked her light. You liked her feminine energy. And you wanted to get a nigga who was liking on her. You didn't really like that bitch. You wanted to be her.
I couldn't see myself. That's mental health issues run rampant. In my opinion, I think that Jerry Seinfeld said that he doesn't have mental health issues, but in my opinion, I think that every single person that touched that microphone, touched that stage, got mental health issues.
Is every bit of Asperger's autistic, if you ask me.
This is according to him, not according to Jim, according to Jerry. You know what I'm saying? He said that he is not mentally unstable. I think all comedians are mentally unstable, and just like you said, NiNi, so you don't return back to your fatness. You can't see yourself with a fat person. I can't see myself with a mental health person. I don't mind fat people.
Exactly.
Well, maybe now. I said I couldn't be with a fat man when I was fat because two fat people can't enable each other. We can't both be sad, happy, mad, and want to eat every fucking thing. That's not where are we going in life. They can't even bury us next to each other. The motherfuckers are so big. We're going to have a double wide fucking casket. This is wild. We can't.
How much is more ground? How much is more ground?
Yeah, but I made that post, and I was looking for. I just made the post for a response. I was joking, but a couple people I used to date, they got offended. They hit me up on the side like, you had that besides that peeing outside. When I say I'm looking for a girl that's peeing outside, that's funny, but also true.
Bitch, can you put a pussy outside? Or is it gonna make outside sound like an aquarium, bitch? Can you put that?
I'm just saying, if we need to just pull over real quick, you gotta be. I'm don't be ashamed of it. That's all I'm saying.
That outside pee be so loud.
Bust it open outside and not be like, what's going on? And not can we fuck outside? We might not always be in the house.
Can we fuck outside? Thank you.
That 30-degree weather. 30-degree weather. A woman peeing outside. All you see is that motherfucking smoke wafting up off that concrete or grass or snow.
Hey, look, man, my Jeep got good heat. My Jeep got good heat. My Jeep got good heat, bro. So, man, I'm that's all I'm on, man.
I have a question. Can your dick get hard outside in 30-degree weather, 20-degree weather? If your dick can still get fully erect in that type of weather, you are a magical man. You are a magical man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, man. It's a lot of shit, man. We animals by nature, man. Like motherfuckers like Rob, I feel like you touch base with your animalistic nature a little bit more than the rest of us. You know?
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like I just see Rob, and this no diddy, man. Rob's chest hair goes right into his beard. Like it's just all together. He had on a 3-button down one day.
Checking out Rob's breast clean?
I wasn't checking out Rob's breast. I was seeing like, damn, where does the hair stop? Rob a hairy motherfucker, man.
You was checking out.
Wait, hold on.
So Rob is a bit animalistic to me. So when he say he wants somebody to pee outside, I'm sure that he will fuck in the bushes.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I'm down for the exploration, nigga. I'm down for to explore new things sexually with my partner. If she want to fuck outside, then we gonna fuck outside.
Who the fuck love habitual yard pissers? Puff, what up?
Yeah.
He said habitual yard. No, it's not. When I say piss outside, I'm talking about if we lit, we drunk, we drinking. Because I know I'm finna piss outside.
I'm gonna be mad
if we
always
lit,
gotta piss outside. I'm gonna be pissed off if you always gotta piss outside because you're an adult. You should know to pee before you leave the establishment. Why do you always gotta piss out? Like too much. If you pissing outside every piss break, what the fuck is going on? What?
And then if you want that coochie ate.
You niggas eat pissy coochie like an appetizer. Shut up.
Motherfucker that piss all over that fuzzy navel and then talking about I want to get my coochie ate. Man, go.
It's a squeeze of lip, bitch. Like
that's all I mean when I say a girl piss outside. Like if we out lit, kicking and drink, we driving. She like, oh, I gotta pee. Shit, hop outside real quick. I'll pull over in this alley. Keep the wet wipes and the tissue in the car.
Nah, hey, please have the wet wipes in the car, bro. Please. But this, hey, look, y'all.
And the only reason, I said that because when I was a teenager, man, I was out with my best friend and her older sister. We was out drinking. I was sitting in the back, and we was out all over Chicago. We was lit, and they just pulled up in the alley. I'm like, what the fuck going on? And they both like tandem jumped out the car to piss out in the alley. I'm like, yo, this is the wildest shit I've seen.
Hey, sorry to cut you off, man. I know I was late, and we got our guest sitting backstage right now, bro. And his time is precious, bro. He's a motherfucking star. He's a goddamn star.
In like 8
different ways. So without further ado, I'm gonna bring him to the parlay, man. We got hosted by L. Williams. Then came to parlay with the parlay crew today, y'all. L with the smooth ass WVON.
With the smooth ass what's happening?
Quiet storm ass voice.
Let me get you in order, L. Give me 1 sec, bro. I've been having some technical difficulties, man. We hear that motherfucking Keith Sweat ass voice, nigga. I'm out here.
It's cool.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you for joining us today, man. We got L Williams in the building, man. Got a new movie that just dropped. So we definitely gonna talk about that, man. The Flight Before Christmas, and hey, man. So you play Santa or who you play?
I'm actually playing. I'm playing Barry's dad. It's crazy because I don't think I'm that much older than Barry, but he was like, bro, he's like, bro, you got to be my dad. I was like, I ain't finna turn down the road. Let's do it.
So the Flight Before Christmas, you got to go to the website to go check it out. You playing Barry Brewer's dad. You 2 years older than him in real life.
In real life, me and Corey Bell are his parents. Corey's his mom.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't had an opportunity to check it out, man. I seen Big Josh in there. My homie Smacks, Keith Dean, he in there.
Let me tell you. True story, man. I'm gonna start off the show super positive. Barry Brewer is the best of us, G. Barry and his wife Jasmine, really good people. Barry's always, even before I knew he was really doing big films and movies and TV show. I didn't know he was in no show called Bruh. People was like, my people was like, you know the guy from Bruh. I was like, what's Bruh?
My mama loved that
I haven't
show.
watched it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but my sister, my niece, my mom and them, they love Bruh. So they was like, the guy from Bruh. I'm like, I don't know what Bruh is. That's Barry, but he's a really good guy. So then I found out about Bruh and was just like, yeah, folks getting it in, dog. And this movie, as you can see, like just from the clips, is high quality.
Yeah.
High quality. OBE Studios, Only Believe Entertainment.
So y'all did not film in Shreveport at 50. Y'all didn't go to 50 joint.
No, we didn't go to 50 joint. We didn't go to 50 joint. I do believe there was some Mississippi locations. Okay. Initially, they were supposed to film some of that stuff at O'Hara, but then there was some issues, which speaks to how high quality this movie is because you can't just film at airports. You understand what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Like there,
So what parts
yeah,
were you in? Were you only in the house parts, or were you at the airport as
I,
well?
only in the house. We
Okay.
had a few we had a few different scenes at the house, and that was my role. I played it. I had a good time. Um, like I said, Barry's good people, man. I've done some more projects with Barry. We got some more stuff coming out that we've done already. So it's just like I appreciate. Shout out to Barry Brewer. That's what I say. Shout
Man,
out to
Barry
Barry
Brewer,
Brewer.
big deal. And he
Go,
could hoop.
yeah, Barry can hoop.
I was at
Wait,
the charity comedy game, and he was out there putting up numbers.
listen. Let me show you. Let me tell you something. Barry's son is one of them up and coming youngsters. Watch out for Barry's son coming up out of Indiana. Watch out
Okay.
For Barry Jr.
I was hoping you didn't say Milwaukee. We don't need no more Milwaukee Brewers. Hey, that was a dad joke. That was a
Hey,
dad joke.
hey,
All right,
hey,
all right.
quick pivot. You quick on your feet.
Hey, Il told me that one day. He said, "Hey, man, when you bombing, man, you the king of the pivot." We was on the phone one day. He told me that.
The king of the pivot, G. I've listen, bro. I seen
Yeah, Bobby
Bobby.
never really bombs. He never.
No, it's
I
not
refuse to bomb
official.
anymore.
It's not
I
official.
refuse.
It can lead there, but it never. He always pivots. It never really never
Listen,
bombs.
Bobby know how to and get up out that jam. Bobby gonna get out the jam.
I was in a jam
The
recently,
king.
bro. I fucked around, smoked some weed right before I got on stage. You ever smoke some weed right before you get on stage and forget everything?
Woo!
Well, I
Terrible.
don't smoke weed, but yeah, I've seen that happen to people
I'm
for
sorry to hear
sure.
that, L.
I smoke cigars, bro. I'm good.
What?
I smoke
So
cigars. That's my thing. You call
yeah,
me
well,
geriatric,
so,
Nene.
You are
This
geriatric, L, and I love every bit of it. Tell me your ailments. What do you got?
no. Tell me
oh
the
my God.
lessons that you got. Don't tell her them ailments, man. It's a setup, man. You didn't see Mister on my grind, man. All he did was he took a sip out of his cup, and he had a missing pinky finger. NiNi would not lay off his ass, man. Don't fall for it.
I
So
my,
L,
love ailment.
I got
Ooh,
my
L with the
pinky.
ailments.
yours all
L,
straight. L, I like that. Come on, normal.
L, real
Mm-hmm.
quick, man, before we talk about you, I was scrolling and trolling your page, and you had a lot to say about that documentary, man. So we were just talking about it. You said that number one, that was lessons learned watching the
Mm-hmm.
documentary. Definitely want to know what lessons you learned watching this. Also, want to talk about how you feel about 50 putting it out there, because you put in two different angles. You said either people gonna look at it as 50 being overly obsessed, or you're gonna see Diddy as being a monster. So how you about it, man? Let's talk about this reckoning shit, man. Let's talk about it.
Okay. To start, the lessons learned, the main lesson I learned that I already knew just in life because man, I've been blessed to be surrounded by really, really good people. Really good people. I can, how Kenya Martin the other day was reading off 200 people that was better than Draymond Green. I can read off 200 people in my life that are just really amazing people. You know what I'm saying? Portia Middens, Kewan Brown, my mentor, Mike Ferguson, my pastor, Reverend Dr. E.L. Jones, just so
You ain't
many
said
people.
me yet.
My
Damn.
yeah, no, you getting closer to 200.
He
You
reached
knew in my life.
200. Damn, Bobby, you gonna be in the number? Shit.
You gonna be at the number. Listen, listen, I
The
gotta start
mill,
with my father. My
man,
father, you dig
garbage
what I'm
man. Bobby,
saying?
hold on.
No, that's the nuts you came
No,
out of. Okay, thank the head dick.
I,
Okay.
I gotta
Let's
start with
go.
Mr. Lee.
Absolutely.
Rest in
I
peace
can
to
tell you, I can
Mr.
tell you
Lee.
had a
Rest
father in
in
your life too,
glory.
bro.
Yeah, man. Like to have. I'm gonna tell you something. As a black man, shout out to black women. Without y'all, there's no us, right? But then once we get here, the men that mold you are very important because you could tell niggas that didn't have no men in their life to mold them. Like not your uncles wasn't shit, your daddy wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? Your cousins was sissified. All you niggas is emotional and either on your way to jail or the grave.
Come on, your
When you
cousin.
got real men in your life, they check that shit. Not saying you won't fuck up, because God knows I fucked up, right? But I knew in the midst of me fucking up, I knew I fucked up. These niggas don't know they fucked up. It's a lot of super emotional young men, black men, and they don't understand your emotions will never be your friends. So I gotta start by thanking God for putting all those super dope men in my life. I'm talking about from the streets to the corporate office,
Do you
big
think
bro.
that a
You know what I'm
man?
saying?
Sorry to cut you off, El, but do you think brothers who are raised by single mothers, do you think they have a hard time dealing with emotional intelligence?
No.
Depending on the mother that's raising them. I know some black women that won't stand for that shit
Mm.
out of their sons. They will not stand for that shit because they already know what's going to happen, what that leads to. And that's a black woman who is emotionally intelligent. Not all of them are just stupid. You
Let's
know what I'm
just talk
saying?
about black men came from black nuts, came from black dick. What happened to the black men who are supposed to be there for the fucking shit that came out of their nuts? What happened to the black men in our community? And you see the generations that we've had, it's because the black men in our community don't want to take responsibility for the shit that came out of their nuts.
And
Even
and and ne-
if you have to each one teach one a motherfucker and take somebody under your wing as a black man, and if you are over 30, there is no way you should be over 30 without a young black man under you as a mentee. Every black man who has made it and has lived his life and who has been able to dodge the system and still fucking live somehow needs to have another black man under his wing. If you are not, you are failing. Because it's not up to black women to save the fucking black race.
No, I
you know
agree,
what,
but
Nene?
go
I
ahead.
truly appreciate that, right? For two reasons. One,
Word.
you make some really good points. Two, you are so pretty. I really love looking in your face. Um, and your teeth.
87
Look at all
octane.
those. Oh my
87
God.
octane.
Do you see how straight those teeth are? Nigga, I wish my teeth were that straight.
I'm sorry, I was too busy
But
smelling that 87 octane, or was that 89? What type of gas are you
it's
using, L? What type of gas is that
93.
you use?
93. You
Okay,
get
93
listen,
premium. Okay.
Nene foreign. You can't put no 87 in that. You got to put some 93 in there. So
Okay. Premium.
to touch on the points that we started with. One lesson learned from the Diddy thing is don't be a piece of shit. Um just treat people how you want to be treated, even in business. I've seen very successful businessmen, very wealthy men who didn't fuck over nobody to get where they got, and they don't have to look over their shoulders. They are super happy when you see them around, and it's not contrived happiness. It is not everybody yes men around them. You'll hear people around them say shit like, "Man, nah, you don't understand. That man saved me and my family. He did shit that he'll never talk about. I gotta tell you, so somebody else got to tell you about it." Right? You don't have to be me first, only me, a narcissistic, selfish individual to be successful. I need everybody that's coming up to understand you can get it, and you don't have to do nobody dirty to get it.
Now let me
Your
pull
greatness
on
is
your
shine
brain
by
real quick.
itself.
Let me pull on your
Yeah,
mind a little bit more, L, because I listen to your hosting. When you host, that's when you really get intimate with your audiences. You tell people that you went from one of the gangsters to God's child. You went from the streets to the
yeah,
church, and you
for
changed your
sure.
life.
Gangster disciple
But
and God's disciple. I grew up between Jesus and the GDs. I got balance.
that's good balance. So
The balance.
I got
so as
balance,
far as
Rob. I got
as far as
balance.
like the success that you've held, and we want to talk about your success doing Illinois State Lottery. You did the Dream Big campaign with that, and you've had success.
Yeah.
You're the spokesperson for that. You've had just continuous success. When I watch you, whether it's the plays, the comedy stage, the music with the church, or whatever, how do you stay humble, and how do you continue to take the high road, especially when you got people coming at your head?
I mean, L, you were the fucking lottery man. Do you understand your face was on fucking billboards, buses, and every fucking thing? Every older bitch wanted to pass
They
you a
wanted to
little
fuck you so
piece
bad
of
because you was a lottery
okay?
dude, dog.
I was hiding in the nursing homes. I
I
was
was
really hot.
like, everybody
I
wanted
was
to
hiding in the
get
nursing homes.
a piece
Is
of
that the
Yeah.
dream, big nigga?
Hey, Bobby, you have no idea. All the nicknames, the dream big nigga, the
Where your
lottery
hat?
guy.
Where's your hat?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you, it's easy to stay humble when you messed up as much as I have. It's easy to stay humble when you've seen the bottom. It's easy to stay humble when you know how this shit ebb and flow. And one day you that nigga, and the next day, you know what I'm saying, you sitting in the dark
Okay.
because you know what I'm saying, you ain't paid the light bill, and you got to decide between the rent and the car note and all that other shit. Listen, humility in that aspect. Let me tell you something. It's easy to stay humble when you understand that if God don't say you can have it, you won't get it.
Mm.
It's
Mm,
it's
that's the
easy
word,
to
bro.
stay humble. I don't have a problem staying humble. Listen, two things can be true at once. I'm a bad motherfucker, dog. When I do what I do, nobody's fucking with me. I'm him, and I know I'm him. However, I'll never treat anybody like I'm better. Only time I act like I'm better than somebody is when you fucking with me. And when you
You got
fucking
somebody
with
who
me,
like the GDs and the Christians, bro. I just want you to read the comments, bro. I just want you
I
to read
listen.
read these
You
comments
got
out
him
here.
out here misty, yeah.
I I listen. I jump in and out of this shit because you got to understand the nigga David was a man after God's own heart, but he was a fuck up. People
Hey,
forget David was a
was he a
fuck
prophet
up.
by
G.
chance? Was he a prophet by chance?
David
He was.
wasn't a prophet. He was
He
just
wasn't a
God's
prophet.
favorite. He was God's favorite. He was just every time David fuck up, he just be looking at him like, "That's my boy," and I'm gonna stand beside him. You understand what I'm
Hey,
saying? So
speaking of standing behind side your boy, man, and I'm sorry to cut that off, man. Let's talk about our homeboy, Levi the comedian, Yak Dog, who has been through the ringer of Chicago comedy as far as reputation wise. I've stood by him. You've stood by him. What makes us stand by somebody like a Levi the comedian? What do you see in a Levi the comedian that be like, yo, that's my nigga, man. Fuck everybody.
Bobby.
hey, hey
Yeah, the parlay is
man,
back, y'all.
hey man, listen, shit, that brings tears to my eyes because I love Levi. Levi's
Yeah.
Yeah.
my little brother, right? Apparently, I think I was the first person to actually pay him to perform.
Oh,
Um,
really?
but
Rack them up, rack them up.
yeah. I got that story with a few people. But the thing with Levi is I knew Levi's heart and I knew Levi was going through shit, right? And I'm gonna interchange Levi with Lil Bro because that's how he's dear to my heart.
Real
And
shit.
even when he was fucking up bad, with the drinking and fighting audiences and pissing off all the women in the crowd and all that shit and fighting with female comics and stuff. It was a lot with Levi. But Levi, I used to, and the thing with Levi is I could tell little bro, I could call little bro or pull up on little bro and be like, little bro, you gotta pull your shit together. And there was a season, and here's the thing: this is how you love your people when they down bad. You didn't see me around Levi, not publicly. Privately, I was with him. He'll tell you that.
Yeah,
Privately, I
yeah.
was with him, but publicly, I can't align myself with you right now, bro, because you fucking up,
A
and it's
liability.
not like you a liability, and you're not trying to turn the ship around. But I told him like old people told me, when you get tired, you'll quit. And
And
my
I'm
little
I'm so
bro,
proud. I'm
man,
so proud of him. I'm so proud of
come
him.
on, man. I'm so proud of little bro because you know you sometimes you gotta hit rock bottom, and he hit it. He hit that motherfucker hard, and but he took the steps to make the changes. And watching him go through it's not easy to go through no rehab, no public rehab, especially not no nigga. White people do that shit all the time. But as a
Yeah, yeah.
black man,
I thought he was white for a month. I thought Yak was white for like a whole month, bro.
a whole month, G, the nigga like, I'm in rehab, bro. Woo out the bam. Black people just don't
Very
do
proud.
shit like that. So to come out and publicly say I'm in rehab and and making himself accountable publicly, just as public as he was with all the fucking up, he was
Yeah,
public with the I'm working on it, y'all. So in that space, I know there may be people that may never fuck with him again behind all the shit he did, right? But I couldn't leave him. That wasn't he was my assignment spiritually as a brother. Everybody's
I
not
think
your assignment.
a lot of motherfuckers
Everybody's
think
not
they
your
perfect
assignment.
though, bro. What's crazy is, and this is where I stood by Levi for the sake of keeping up with the goddamn
Hmm.
story. I ain't gonna keep saying yak and niggas be who the fuck is Shaq. So Levi has always been like this really good person, bro. That's my nigga, man.
Yep.
And I like him a
Yep.
lot more than these motherfuckers who out here smiling in each other's faces and hate each other. They
Hey,
hate each other, bro.
let's talk about that. You when you know, and most of the Chicago comedy community knows, I don't smile in nobody's face I don't fuck with. I don't even speak. And there have been times where the threat of violence was very real. If you catch me in a certain individual in the same space, a lot of times I wouldn't go certain places because I knew that the other individual wasn't gonna be able to hold their emotions, and it was going to turn into something and ruin an evening that should be peaceful. So I've I've stood down, but then there were times where I'm outside and I'm outside. So guess what? You're gonna see me. I see you. We don't have to speak. We don't have to talk. We don't have to be friends. We don't have to shake hands. None of that shit. I'm not here for the phony kicking it. So yes, I know what you're talking about, and
Yeah.
I love Levi because Levi, one is my little brother. Two, he's a gift, and he has yet to tap anywhere near his full potential. This what I'm saying to y'all on this public forum. I've said in private, so I'm not saying nothing about nobody or to nobody that I have not said to them, with them. My arms have always been around Levi. Even when it was from a distance, my arms was around him. So
Reason
man,
I mention this because
God bless,
we in
bro.
this time, bro. We in this season, man. Season of depression. People like to overdo stuff, man. And I'm very proud of the 102 days he just mentioned in the comments that he's been sober, man. Yeah, keep that shit up, bro. Uh, aside from Yak, is that something that you do with the younger brothers that you know, man? Like, is it a patriarch thing for you, Il?
It's something that's natural for me because I was blessed to have that. I would I would block my blessings if I didn't see somebody who had the ability and the gift to go far. And I mean even further than me. Here's what we have to stop doing. We got to stop, not us, because y'all don't do this. Here's what the entertainment, the business, the church, whatever other community of the elite. If you're in an elite group, if you're elite, do not gatekeep. You a fuck nigga if you gatekeeping.
Have you ever had somebody try to do that to you, not knowing who you were?
Yeah, niggas be trying to gatekeep with me all the time. You know what I'm saying? Niggas thought I was a rookie when I came back to comedy. I started in '98. I just left because I was in ministry and it was a conflict of interest. When I came back, it was a bunch of new niggas talking to me like I was the new nigga. I was like, nah, y'all new. Y'all the new niggas. I just came back. I left and
Yeah,
came back
yeah.
and look, you know what I'm saying?
They
So
tried to little bro you, not knowing that you was Big Unc.
they didn't know.
That's
They
hey,
didn't.
So
L is definitely
how long have you been doing comedy?
L is
Like, when did you leave? Did you come back?
I started in '98 and I left. I started, it was grand opening, grand closing. I wasn't doing it too long. Um, I left and I came back probably like 2013.
Okay.
2013. So I tell people all the time, I only count the years from 2013 to current day. You know what I'm saying? 98 is when I built certain relationships. Leon, Damon was the first person to put me on stage. Shout out to Damon Williams, the godfather of Chicago comedy. He might be the godfather of comedy, period. It's so many people. that
I'm still mad at
Damon.
Damon about my first time, but go on ahead, L.
It's okay, Bobby. It's okay. You have a great name. You have a strong black man named Bobby. Like I feel like you've raised children and grandchildren and bought cars and put
Bobby.
niggas through college.
Or raised up a
Bobby
crack
and
pipe. Shout out to Bobby Brown.
Bo-
Yeah.
Bobby, Bobby and Robert. You niggas got strong black man names. I just know that you niggas are great, and I
Hey,
appreciate
in
y'all.
Hebrew,
And
Rob, I know in Hebrew it means the light, bro.
Appreciate it.
Robert actually means the light in Hebrew. Hey, real quick, I got this comment up here, man, because just actually met Smashes Clay in real life, in person, in Cal Park a few weeks ago. He said you prayed over him and you didn't even know him at the time, bro.
who?
Smashes Clay. It's the comment on the screen right now. He said you prayed over him, and he needs
Yeah.
prayer too. I've seen Smashes in action. He needs all the prayer that you can give him. But L,
I'm
let
trying to
me
remember
ask you
about
this,
that
man.
situation.
Let me ask you this about another situation, man, because you want to parlay and we gotta talk about some shit.
Wait. Before we go there, Smashes. I love you, bro. And I believe what it was that his energy was so infectious, and it was me, him, and Ronnie George, and we were at Manny's. And I didn't know Smashes, but he came over and me and Ronnie was talking. He came over, and I don't know how we ended up praying in the club. And I know I had some Hennessy in my glass,
Yeah. The
but
spirit.
I like to call it the Hennessy ministry because if I tell you how many times I've if I could tell you how many times nigga I've been in a strip club,
Ew.
a VIP section
You
somewhere,
like
and we
Jesus. Jesus was with the pimps, the hoes, the gamblers, the hookers. That's what Jesus was.
and people forget that. People really forget that. He was
Acting
with a
like
bunch of
Jesus in
niggas.
the church wasn't doing shit but scamming people and doing all the shit you're not supposed to be doing in church. Fucking men, stealing tithes, selling shit, the same shit they doing today.
They say
Not
Hennessy and
not
hymns.
not all churches.
Not
It's a lot
all
of really
churches,
good
of course.
churches,
When
but
I speak, I don't speak
yeah.
absolutes, but a lot of the shit is. So develop a relationship with God. This is all I'm saying. Develop a relationship with God.
And that's what happened. Because there's a relationship with God, and there was a brother, whatever it was, it triggered us to say, no, we're gonna pray right now, because some things can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some some
yeah.
some things can't wait, Rob. Some things can't wait, bro.
Mm.
Right?
For sure.
Um,
Some things can't wait.
Come on, minister. Yeah.
yeah, some things can't wait.
For
So
sure. Like
that's
L been that beacon for a minute.
yeah. And
What gives you
and
that
this is
courage, though, L? Let me ask you this real quick, man, because there's a lot of brothers who they go to church every Sunday, but between Monday and Saturday, they too cool for God. What makes you not too cool for God publicly?
the boy, them niggas ain't been through nothing. You know, I tell people all the time, sitting in the front row at a funeral is way different from sitting in the third row or in the back. That
Yeah,
front row,
that
that
immediate
front row
family role.
changes things. It
Yeah,
changes things. And even prior to losing my father, 2010, 2011, I think I play the organ for those who don't know. I'm a musician as well. I played 15 funerals. No,
it'll
we
get
we
busy.
had 15. We had 15 funerals. I played 11, and them last four, I just couldn't go because my spirit couldn't take no more.
Yeah, what you
Right?
Baptist or Kojic?
I grew up Kojic.
Nigga, I knew it. I know
But
it.
I've been playing in the Baptist church since '98. So shout out to
Woo!
missionary Baptist churches. Um,
I love Baptist
um,
church.
so 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 I tell people all the time when you say what gives me the courage to actually speak about Jesus and speak about God and His goodness, the
Yeah,
grace and mercy, is because, bro, I got too many stories where I wasn't supposed to survive a certain situation. I
Yeah.
got too many stories where I wasn't, I was stupid. I didn't know I was in danger. I'm
Mm.
talking to a real killer like I'm finna do something. And I'm daring a nigga who will do something, who got bodies, to go ahead and pull it. A nigga had a gun to my head one night. Hey, do it, nigga. Bitch, nigga, I'm talking crazy to him. I'm 23 years old. I'm GD to the world blow up. I'm stupid. I don't know that this nigga got bodies. I don't know that this nigga, that maybe 2-3 days later after me, somebody killed that nigga because of 5 or 6 bodies he caught.
And
I'm
those are
talking
pride
to
and your
a real
ego.
killer.
Pride and ego will fuck you up every time, though, if you don't pass that test.
Which goes back to what we talked about early, the emotions, and which goes back to what NiNi was saying early, because I want to make sure I address what you brought up. I don't want you to think that I forgot what you said about it's not up to black women to save the whole black race. For us as black men, yes. A lot of us, here's the thing, a lot of us do have young men we mentor. A lot of us do have sons. If you look at the statistics, there's way more black fathers in the home and in their children's
So I think
lives.
that was the thing that was misconstrued. I'm not even talking about if it's something that just came out of your nuts. You
No,
understand
what
the race
and
and the situation our race is in. You have to
so what
get
I'm
the
saying
boys who
is,
don't have nobody around them. You have
and
to.
what I'm saying is that I was adding that to the
Yeah.
part of the fact that a lot of us are mentoring young black men. If you see what I see, man, shout out to Cassandra Bell. I was just in the juvenile detention center yesterday hosting a forum, right? And these are the high profile kids. They high profile, which means they did murder. They should hit the news, right? These
No
kids,
block shit.
they got a slim chance of ever getting out, right? For them, a blessing is getting a 20-year sentence as opposed to 65 or life.
Yeah.
So we had this forum for these kids, and I looked yesterday, and it brought me and a couple of other guys to tears, because there was a lot of black men that was there to actually listen to these kids, to talk to these kids, to give these kids game. And initially at first, the kids were looking at us like, okay, these just some other uppity niggas. No, I actually stopped and I said, hey, because one of the young men said, y'all probably judging us. And I said, let me stop you right there. I said, I know at least 3 of us have been incarcerated. Can you stand up? Anybody else that's been incarcerated? It was about 10 that had been in a jail, county, state, whatever it was, feds. It was 10 of us in there. And we all stood up. It fucked them kids up. It changed, it shifted the room. Because if all of us can fuck up and come back and make something of ourselves,
It
that
shows
means you
possible.
what I'm saying is you're not wrong, NiNi. But what I am saying is that there are a lot of black men, and I'm a recipient of a black man who did of multiple black men who didn't know me at first, just saw I was gifted and said, "Come on with me, shorty,"
Yeah.
and
Man,
took me around the world.
I gotta be a walking testimony for L, man. And I'm not saying that the Parlay Podcast is the messiest podcast. This is what the streets say. All I can say is this: I watch all podcasts, bro. And when I say I
Mm-hmm.
watch all casts, I watch all podcasts. So I was tuned in to M Dubs and another Reese, M Dubs and Reese,
Yep.
and
Shout out to Reese and Doves
they have a great podcast. They ask great questions.
off stage. Yep.
Seen Mike Samp on there. He had a few choice words to say, particularly about you and Levi. And then shortly after that, he was saying some really tough stuff about you. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
man, when L show up, L finna dig into this nigga. I couldn't wait till I saw off stage pull up with L Williams. I was like, oh shit, I grabbed Orville Redenbach and everything. You did none of that, bro. The high road that you took, and this is why I asked you about the courage about God. This is why, because I admire you, L. I really do, and not in the way NiNi thinks. But
Let's fantasize.
Thank
not
you,
in that
brother.
way.
I
I really do.
appreciate that.
Because watching what you did, it led to Mike Samp. I seen like maybe a week or so ago. Y'all made amends. You and Mike Samp made amends. Y'all cool now. What do you think would have happened if you would have went on that podcast and said the shit I wanted you to say?
The same thing that did happen. That podcast is probably almost a year old at this point, right? And
Yeah, but it was
so
still ongoing.
you gotta understand that that's a 10-year situation. 10 years I've been taking the high road. 10 years I've been, and it's not even taking the high road for me. Here's the lesson. Sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me, right? However, that's somebody else's words. Yeah, somebody else's words can't hurt you if they don't matter to you. Your own words, what you say about you, is what'll hurt you. Your own words, what you say about you, is what'll bless you. I've never given energy, and I'm not gonna say never gave energy to my people that know me behind the scenes. They know the energy I've had, right? What the real energy is. Publicly, I've always been the same. It is what it is.
How you should be. Fuck, you niggas need a group chat. Oh, this shit bitching on the internet. Tell your friends.
So I'll say this. That's funny. I love you, NiNi. You call me later. What I'll say is this: we're amicable now. Amicable, right? The word is what I was trying to get amicable out of my mouth. Pause.
I feel
Amicable.
you.
Amicable. We're amicable to the point where the threat of violence that has always been when people see us in the room together, we don't have to have that no more. I can speak. I'll shake your hand. Everybody else can relax now. Y'all can breathe. It's a shootout's not going to occur in the green room, right? Um, I posted a preacher
Hell,
that
you
preached a
was
really
giving
good
it up like
message.
that?
What you mean?
You was gonna
Where?
do it? Okay.
Well, what I'm saying is that we both come from a certain place, and I think people. Well, I know it's not that I think people don't know my background and who I'm associated with, who I'm affiliated with. So usually what happens is somebody pushes in this direction, and then a higher up phone call comes, and then everybody got to stand down because I'm
Damn,
beloved,
Jay Prince called y'all?
man, bigger than Jay Prince, bigger than
Obama.
Jay Prince, man. Listen.
Obama.
Listen, what I'll say is this: is that God is good, and I'm glad that we're in an amicable space now.
I'm
I
grateful
take it
for
at
that
face
too, bro.
value for what it is today, and hopefully tomorrow's good too. Um, you know, and now I'm glad to have that because at this age, come on, man, I'm 47. I don't know, Mike's in the same age group. We both have older children. My kids are grown. My youngest is 18. So we got children we have to think about. I can't just be out here wilding out, and then I got kids that's outside in the world.
Yeah.
You know what tripped
My
out
kids is
though, L?
outside.
It seemed like ever since the interview with Club Shay Shay with Cat Williams, this whole comedy beef thing has been like something that has grown and keep catapulting. How do you think disagreements in comedy should go? Whether it's a stolen joke or you just don't like a motherfucking personality.
This is gay. You niggas is
I
gay.
mean,
Niggas is gay. You niggas is gay. Stop. Real quick. You niggas is gay. We
Real
are
quick.
literally making people hee ha ha. It is scientific that when a nigga giggles, his dick jumps a little bit. You are participating in homo activity and you niggas want to argue with each other? Fuck each other and get it over with, sis. Fuck or fight and get it over with. You niggas who have comedy beefs, it's weird. You're supposed to make people laugh. This is a fun job. Why make it violent? Like,
But the operative
well,
word
see that,
was job though.
that's the thing. Most of it doesn't get to that point. What the reason ours was at that point is because we're both, for
hood,
lack of a no, very very affiliated.
hood.
And you know what I'm saying? Like there's people that's hood that's not affiliated. I mean, we're affiliated, and so things, and I won't. Here, let me just say this, and I'll move on. Um, Things escalated from the other side and got squashed on my side. You understand what I'm saying? I don't I don't never ever. What you'll never hear me say and or do is I'm gonna go get somebody to get you, right? What you'll never I love my OGs. I love them niggas, man. Some of them niggas done 20, 30-year bids and come home. Why would I put them in position for some more bullshit to happen to take them away from their family? And they've already
But
been
just
away from their family.
Right.
but
Why would
piggy
I put anybody here's the thing. If you say you love somebody, right? Chief or otherwise, gov, whatever, I'm not putting you in no bullshit, right? And so that's where things got a little testy in that space. And we're all from Chicago, so when it gets to that, when it starts getting into that, a lot of other comedy beef, trust me, it didn't go that far.
Right.
Trust me, it's a lot of catty talking. It's a lot of, ain't nobody finna do shit, right? um y'all niggas like to hear y'all selves talk. A lot of niggas like to hear themselves talk. um so with that, like you say, yeah, I
But
think that shit
this
gay
was
too.
different because of who you guys are outside of comedy.
And who, not just us, but who loves us,
Yeah.
who's around us. Sometimes if you ever hear about like rap beef and shit and motherfuckers getting shot and shit, it don't be it sometimes don't even be the artist, it be the entourage. So you
I
got to
don't find out
understand.
who none of these rappers are till they get shot.
So,
Bobby.
right? So the thing is that
For
to
real.
I'm just glad again. Yes, it's amicable, and the threat of violence is down. Me, my head is always on a swivel. There, I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6.
Well,
Um,
we and that's deep right there. And like I said, admirable, L. I'm loving the fact that you took the high road. I was looking for some mess. I didn't get it, but I was still happy that you took the road that you took on Offstage the podcast. Make sure y'all tap in with M Dubs and Reese too. And if y'all just tuning into the Parlay Podcast, we got L Williams in the building. Make sure y'all go to what's the movie? The Flight Before Christmas. Go to the website right
Flight
now.
Before Christmas. Flight
Check it out.
the flightbeforechristmas.com. And
That
The
and
Flight
just so you
Before.
know, the only reason I'm even speaking on this now is because of the post that was made a few weeks ago that we squashed it. Yes, I'm confirming. It said
it is fun.
there's it, yes. So everybody, y'all can relax. God bless y'all. You know what I'm saying? If y'all see us outside in the same room, everybody can unclench your cheeks. It's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
So
say that on here. Don't say that on here.
You can
all
say
right.
For
it.
sure,
You can say don't
for
take it
sure, man.
anywhere. You
I
L
I,
has
I
L has
wanna
never watched. Go ahead, Rob.
I want to thank L. I really want to thank L for helping me grow mentally. Like L called me when my pops died, and when I was in a real dark place, and he prayed for me. And me and L had a bunch of long conversations on the phone about just
Yeah.
uh mental health and mental stability. And I just wanted to say I appreciate you, L, because I was in the dark place. I know how to be peaceful and handle things logically now, but after talking to you, it elevated that. So I appreciate you, bro.
Hey Rob, man, listen. I we knew to each other in the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 years, whatever. But I love you, brother. And when my father passed, there were so many people that had been where I was before that surrounded me. Um, Even to the point of, hey, this shit gonna get worse before it get better. Just knowing that, tell me the truth, right? Don't tell me shit gonna be okay.
Right.
When is it fucking gonna be
Right.
okay? Because it don't feel okay now. I don't think it's ever gonna be okay. Is he coming back? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So to have people
Yeah.
to tell me the truth, and I made sure when I reached out to you was I wanted to make sure that you got the same love that I got, that you got the same covering that I got. You know what I'm saying? Because I was in a dark place. I got my daddy's face, bro.
Yeah.
I couldn't look in the mirror for 6 months.
So
I
do
just
I
got
was
Rob.
going through
dressed.
the
Rob
same
was looking
shit.
like
I
his
got my
father.
daddy face too, so we was going through the same shit.
So I
So
completely understood, bro. And but prior to me understanding, my guy Derek Hardy and Dano, the Derek and Dano, they were the first ones. I had a comedy show the night before. I had a packed show at Rack 'em Up the night before my father's funeral. Leon wasn't even booked on that show. Leon came, my brother he came to my age. You know what I'm saying? He called me. I didn't call him. He called me
yeah,
and said, "Hey, bro, I'm coming tonight." So you got to understand. I, this is what you receive from me, bro. Is just it's a residue, a residual of what I received, and I'm grateful because it's easy to lose your mind. Can we talk about this?
Man,
absolutely.
I got time to talk about this. It is so easy to lose your mind, and I didn't know this before. Before I lost my father, nigga, I used to be like, niggas depressed. That's some white people shit. Get your nigga ass out of here, nigga. That's some white people shit. But when I lost my daddy,
ooh,
nigga,
Yes.
when
Yeah,
you're sitting by yourself, see, people, what it is that you had the funeral, everybody's there for you that whole week when somebody passes, and then the funeral. Then after the funeral, chicken, people
You look
start
like the last episode of Fresh Prince.
they start fading away, and then you standing there by yourself. And what happens is when you're by yourself, the battle in your mind is the greatest battle that you'll ever fight.
yeah.
I don't care
facts.
whatever you can have everything in the world, nigga. I had my kids love me, my old lady, whatever this, that, and the third. I had cars and shit. My father is gone. The man whose
What
DNA, my beard grazed like his, gone. Your mind, bro.
what were your
I had
grief
a
Yeah,
techniques?
friend. What'd you say?
What were your grief techniques to spiral back into reality?
Somebody told me, man, dark places gonna come. Just don't stay there long. Get up out of there. And I would, and
that part.
every time I started feeling myself slipping, I would remember. No, they already told me this was coming. They told me this was coming. So stay away from this. Let me get up out of here because if you sit there by yourself long enough and stay in that dark place, something to happen. Some
So
people take themselves out.
Yeah,
what are
Some
the
people hurt other people.
tools, right? Because it's a lot of times it is suicide or homicide. So what are the tools? Because depression is a real thing. From a person, myself, who was in a functioning depression for over 20 years, that shit is real. So some tools that I
absolutely.
learned, like you gotta get outside and touch motherfucking grass. Take your
That's
shoes
grass.
off and touch grass. Get some sunlight on your skin, especially if you're black. You need more vitamin D than you think. The sunshine not shining, especially here in Chicago. Why you think niggas be depressed and sad and shit? We
From
need
from
vitamin
October
D.
to,
We
yeah.
need sunshine.
I've been sad for the
So
last week. The snow won't stop.
yeah, if you tactics for me, right? There's a few things. I would intentionally count my blessings, right?
Gratitude. So the
Just
gratitude.
I would intentionally count my blessings just to make sure that I was like, hey, listen, you tripping, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't that I didn't want to be here no more. It was more like, why am I still here? Like, what am I doing? Like the old,
Not
like,
not trying to prop, but
it's
was it sudden, bro? The passing of your father, because I know he was the pastor of the church. It was a big
no,
deal.
my father wasn't a pastor. No, my father wasn't a pastor. My father that passed, no. My old man was a
Well,
nigga from
what's the
Inglewood.
picture of y'all at the church? And when did the picture y'all? Was that the only?
No, we was at the Harold Washington Cultural Center where I'm at right now.
Oh, I thought your
Yeah.
father was a pastor. I was.
What?
No, no,
He was
Oh,
no.
big.
hell?
Pops
How
was
you
GD
become
too.
a pastor? Your father wasn't a pastor. Yeah.
So no, no, no. My father wasn't a pastor, and he wasn't a GD either. I have to let me make sure I clarify that because people be like, "So was you? You know?" you hear the song, my brothers is some Jesus, my uncle was Jesus. No, I sought that shit out myself. I
So
did that.
you,
That
so
had
somebody else let
nothing to
you in
do
the
with my
door.
Oh,
my.
come on now, first generation. Jeez.
I wasn't first generation. I did have an uncle. I did have an uncle that
Okay,
was
second generation
yeah,
G.
Second generation.
yeah. Um,
Okay,
but truth, but if I'm gonna be honest, um, there were that counting my blessings was a tactic. Then also, I let me just say this: there's a song that Lionel Richie sang a long, long time. Um,
sing it
say
for us,
Jesus is
L. Sing it.
and wait. And then there's another one that I believe Andre Crouch made that said, Jesus is the answer for the world today.
Yes, sir.
Above him, there's no other. Jesus is the way. Listen, dog, people, and I don't mean in a religious way. You have to have a relationship with God. People People are just so religious. You can do anything religiously. You brush your teeth religiously. You change your drawers religiously. But that don't mean that you're doing anything to change your insides.
Yeah,
You
it's a lot
you
of once
understand
a
what I'm
week,
saying?
a lot of once a week Christians out there, bro.
Dog, if you don't, your relationship with God gotta be. My youngest son, me and him had this conversation um, um, a few years ago because he was on bullshit, and I told him, I said, "Hey, listen, your relationship with me gotta be consistent. Just this, your relationship with God gotta be the same way your relationship with me is. If you call me and every time you call me, you just asking for the new Gucci's, or or you need, half on whatever outfit or whatever it is, at some point I'm not gonna want to fuck with you, even though
Yeah,
you my
yeah.
son. You my son,
So
and
so
I'm
so
not
you
gonna
was
want,
you was
you know
cool
what
with 50. You was cool with 50 cutting his son off. You was all good with. You remember the 50 story?
I listen, I understand, right? I understand. I had to hop in the car so I could put my phone on the charger. I don't know if hold on real
Oh no,
quick.
you straight, man. I
Uh,
thought you was either with Sykes or Beans. I ain't know where you was at.
yeah,
He
no,
It was
said,
no,
very
no.
dark. It got very dark.
Let me turn the light on real quick. So
Y'all can see me now?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So you
Yeah,
you
yeah,
you
you good,
have
bro.
to your relationship with God got to be for real, and it got to be every day. It can't be like he's a genie in a bottle, and when you need something like you need help or you need a jam or what I'm saying, like, Lord, if you just let Shorty go ahead fuck tonight, I promise you I won't ask for nothing ratchet no more. You got to stop doing that with God. You got to talk to him every day, man. I don't know how many times a day I say, Lord, thank you throughout the day. Thank you, Jesus, man. I appreciate you, Lord, because it's like it's so much that could go wrong. Like right now, let's talk about some real shit, right? I'm dealing with diabetes.
Yeah.
So when
How
people,
long have you been dealing with that?
man, I've been pre-diabetic for about 2 years. I was getting the pre for like 2 years. I wasn't like really diabetic. You
Not
know what
get the
I'm
plea.
saying? Let's get the pre.
Damn.
So I was
The
flirting with it.
pre-com.
I've been flirting. I've been exactly. I say it all the time on stage. I'm like, I don't even got the real diabetes, doc. I got the pre-com. Like, that's crazy. So I didn't take it serious. Um, and so you guys are getting exclusive today because everybody doesn't know. I almost went into a diabetic coma probably about 5 or 6 months ago.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Um,
That's how we lost
yep. I
Patrice O'Neal, bro.
didn't know, right? Um, and so with that being said, the Parlay Podcast got the exclusive. I'm telling y'all, about 5 6 months ago, I was in the hospital, and the only people that knew at the time, which is crazy, was my homegirl Shannon. I call her Church, and Don Ski.
Wow.
So people don't. People really, here's another exclusive. Me and Don Ski are really like that's my brother for real, and I love Don Ski. I
Hey,
talk to
shout out
Don
to
Ski like
Donsky.
shout out to Don Ski, bro. Like
Good brother.
there's there's very like Don Ski is the best of us. I love Don. He's always positive. He's always doing his best to look at for the positive in any situation. That's actually my prayer partner too. That's my Vice Lord prayer partner. So God bless the Lord.
Make sure y'all go to Bartenders every Wednesday, hosted by Leon Rogers, man, promoted by Don Ski, man. It's open mic there every Wednesday night. Make sure y'all tap in. But you had to, if y'all just tuning into the Parlay Podcast, we got L. Williams, hosted by L in the building, man. He has a open mic that he does every Monday night at Rutgers in Calumet
that's
City.
done.
Make sure y'all tap in with that.
That's done, Bobby.
You're not doing it anymore?
We ain't done that.
They shut that spot is shut down.
Damn.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just got news that L is no longer doing Rutgers in Calumet City. I just got word. Make sure y'all do not go.
A parlay exclusive.
Parlay exclusive. But man, bro, I'm glad that you're here with us, man. You said you had to deal with and it was because of your diet, lifestyle, stress. What did the doctor tell you? What the diabetes? What brought it on?
It's mostly your diet. Let's just be hands down. As black people, we superheroes. Our genetics are different from other races.
I
That's
believe that.
why they don't know. Really check it out. They and NiNi, I think NiNi probably knows this for sure. They used to do so much shit to black women when it came down to the OBGYN, profession. They did all they tests and shit on black women because they said we had a higher threshold. Black women had a higher threshold for pain. As a black man, yes, I definitely. I've been eating like shit all my life. I didn't start getting bad built till I was like in my 30s.
I
Eating like
did see
shit.
a throwback picture of you skinny. I hate when big niggas used to be skinny and I've never been skinny.
Dog.
I hate
Have
it.
you always been big? You've been like always big, or like fluffy big, or like did you go through the stages?
I was 12 pounds on my ultrasound, NiNi. Now, what were you saying, L?
Wait a minute, because that's hilarious, G. So yeah, no, so it's your eating. And that's why I was pre-diabetic for so long because they tell me, hey man, your A1C is like a 7 and you need to be, at a 6. I'll be like, oh, okay, cool. And then I change my diet for a month and I come back. And they be like, nigga, you a medical miracle. I'm like, nah, I
So,
just stopped eating bullshit.
so you was in
So
an actual coma. You was in an actual coma for a few days.
I didn't go into a coma. I,
Um,
I was this close. Um, what happened was I gave my blood for my A1C test,
mm,
and I did that, and I left the hospital. I went to grab me some lunch, and I was just so sleepy. I was so sleepy. I was on the 87th and the Dan Ryan at Chipotle, and I got my food, and I pulled over at the little beauty supply over there in the same like big parking lot, and I said, I can't drive anymore. So I just went to sleep. I took a nap on 87th and the Dan Ryan G.
Who you think you
Listen,
is, James Jordan, nigga?
let me tell you, listen, bro, and that's exactly what could have happened to me, right? Which goes back to again why I'll never ever be ashamed to say, Lord, I thank you, Jesus, for covering me because anything could have happened to me.
That was reckless, bro.
Hey, no, what would have been reckless was if I'd have tried to drive.
yeah,
What
thank
what I
you.
find
You
out,
was in the catch 22. You was in the catch 22.
catch 22, bro, and I didn't know. I just knew I felt really fatigued and sleepy. I just thought I was tired from all the running around and shit I be doing. So I was like, fuck it, I just can't go another mile. I pulled over, I went to sleep. And when I woke up, I had like 4 missed calls from my doctor. And I was looking at the missed calls and she called again for a fifth time and said, hey, get to the ER now. You could die.
Damn.
Get to the ER
Wow.
now. You could die. When I got there, by the time I got there, my sugar was a 488.
Damn.
Oh, damn, man. Hey,
But
you
yo,
here
you
for a
niggas
real
was
reason.
molasses, nigga. You was sweet up all in you. What the fuck?
Yeah, cause you ain't no regular fat dude, L. Like most of the big niggas I know like big chicks and shit. I'm talking to L at a club one time. He don't even like big women. He ain't no regular big dude, man.
Shut your ass up, baby.
I ain't lying. Tell me, L, stop me when I lie.
You could carry on. I just recently hold on, my doggone thing kind of fell.
BBW came and attacked L right after I said that shit. Hey man, hey L, don't be sharing your locations no more, man. I thought somebody came and got you. I thought Vesta Williams was coming to beat your ass.
No, I had to get my life together. Like I really had to get my life together. So my diet, working out, breaks down sugar as well. But my diet is the main thing for me. So right now, most of what I eat consists of like baked chicken, rice, steak, mashed potato. Not no whole lot of butter, not no whole. I don't do no sugar really. I've had two Pepsis I've had a Pepsi a month, as opposed to me fucking
Hold
up
on.
multiple
You love
Pepsis a
Pepsi
day.
that much, bro, where you can't just say no more Pepsi. You gotta treat yourself to that one Pepsi every month. I love black people.
So, and no,
You
listen,
got a
and I'm
little balance.
Can you
got
take us through the moment of drinking the Pepsi? Like, is it like a ritualistic moment? Do you put it on like?
And do you choose the day, or does the day change like every month, or does it come like a period every month? You got Pepsi Day.
Is it on the calendar?
No. I had a Pepsi on my mama birthday, and I had a Pepsi the following week for Thanksgiving.
Come on,
Yeah.
celebratory Pepsi.
Celebratory Pepsi.
Bro is drinking the
Celebratory
celebratory
ice
Pepsi.
cold Pepsi. You got to have the glass filled with ice, or else you fucking around with the fuck around.
Let
You
me
need
feel
that.
the
It's got to
Pepsi.
be ice cold. G.
What
Yeah.
about Diet Pepsi, man? You could drink that shit on the regular, can't you? You ain't fucking with
Pe-
that?
pe-
That shit is
pe-
terrible too. That shit.
Pepsi Zero actually tastes great, but if I mostly what I drink is water now, and if I need some flavor, I keep a bunch of Crystal Light around. Whenever I feel like I need like something sweet, I eat some oatmeal, some brown sugar, brown maple oatmeal or whatever, and bananas and grapes. That's
So
kind of like my.
yester fat for you was all like the sugary shit. You just love sugar.
I love
Yes.
Pepsis, but Pepsi. Let me tell you something. Pepsis, Pizza Puffs,
Yesterday.
McDonald's was my diet. My regular diet every day. I'm going to McDonald's. I'm going to find a Pizza Puff, and I'm definitely drinking an ice cold Pepsi. Only time I drink Coke is when I'm at McDonald's because
You
they
going
have
on
Coke
a hunt
products.
for a pizza puff, nigga? What?
How about the funniest shit in the world is I got in a group chat with some of my people, right? Shout out to Jay Hollins, Sean, Ra, my people from my podcast, the Fake Decent podcast. And so I kind
Shout
of
out to
told
that.
them, yeah, you can check us out on YouTube, Fake Decent, the podcast. Um, and so I was in a group chat with them and Sean's husband, which was my brother. I love Pat. Pat hopped in the group chat and said, "Hey, tell L man, I'm glad he's okay." And it's just crazy that the nigga survived all this gang banging and shit in Chicago, and a piece of cake was finna take him out.
Hey, real shit though, bro.
That's real
Please take
shit.
it
That's
seriously,
real
man.
shit.
I don't like the fact that Patrice O'Neal was almost like foreshadowing his demise, like in his set, bro. Because he was diabetic too, L.
We don't
And
take that shit serious, bro.
Why not?
Diabetes, diabetes. They call it the silent killer for a reason.
But
It
it
sneak up
don't
on.
be silent. You niggas' toes be going numb 10 years before. You niggas, that
Listen,
gout that set in them black toenails, that's not normal. Them swollen
listen.
ass ankles when you fly ain't normal. Like,
I didn't have any of that.
Dr.
Is
NiNi.
what I'm telling you. I didn't have any of that. Hell, listen, and before you go there, the dick was still working. So I didn't have any of these signs to where, and they tell
Hold
you
up.
that shit.
Diabetics dicks don't work.
It
No.
fuck with your meat, G. It fuck with your meat. Yeah.
Man.
You
Because
gotta pop. You
it
gotta
fuck with the
pop a
blood
piece of
flow.
hard candy if you want it to stay hard. You gotta get a little peppermint, something. If you want it to stay hard, you need a little peppermint,
I
something.
don't I, I don't know what that means, but call me later.
Sound like you need a little sugar boost. Sound like you need a
Look,
little sugar
something
boost.
get the
No, the
sugar
sugar
up.
is the problem.
No, but when you got it, like when your dick is not getting hard for real, you got this. Is why old bitches keep peppermints and sugar and hard candy in their
That's
purse.
for that's for niggas whose sugar be going low.
Yeah,
For the
you
niggas
gotta
whose
get it
sugar is
up.
too high, you gotta cut sugar out. Period. Like your sugar, you gotta get rid of that shit. You
But
know what
but
I'm
but
saying?
the episode you was having on 87th Street, your sugar was low if you was like
No. My sugar was high, bro. It was basically like
It
boiling
was
point.
too high. He was
Too
boiling up.
high.
His shit was turning into pancake syrup. Okay,
God
It's it's
damn.
it's, it's
it
like
was
it's like when
sweet.
you driving and your car say
God, this
your
nigga
coolant.
was sweeter than sweet on it, fruity tooty, fresh and fruity on it, and he was a buttercup. He was a
A
piece
gay
of pie
vampire would have loved that nigga that day.
Definitely, and
with a
a
off
lot
the
of vampires is gay according to the movies we've seen.
I gotta agree with that. Ill.
So
Oh,
I'll say this. I'll say this to my brothers. Hey man, your diet, change your diet.
how
And
much
I'm
weight have you
speaking from the
lost? How
point.
much weight have you lost so far?
Um, I'm down about 9 or 10 pounds in the last month or two, month and a half.
congratulations.
Oh,
Ill
thank
done
you.
lost about 70,000 pounds, man. I was at one show. I'm like your beginning point, like your
That's
heaviest weight to now. How
Two,
much have you lost?
my heaviest weight was 284. I'm 252 or 253 now.
Oh
So
shit.
what's that? About 30 pounds
Yeah, man.
in
You gonna be in there
total
with
over
NiNi.
the years. So I'm
284.
284. I was almost 300.
Yeah.
I got a side by side picture somewhere where I was like really like but it looked like I was swole.
I ain't impressed, nigga. I was 350, so I don't care.
I'm impressed. But I've told you that before. Me and you have talked. I told you that before. I'm super impressed with you. Like
Hey,
I'm highly impressed with you, NiNi, and I can let me just publicly say that I adore you, and I think you are a wonderful individual because we've talked and you've told me your story. So to know what you come from to where you at, the pivots that you've made in life, that's a
Thank
huge
you.
pivot. So I'm very impressed with you, and it's
I
not
see.
just the leggings.
Okay, I see you putting the coins in the coochie jar,
congrats, L. You put your first coin in the cookie jar.
L.
Congrats on that. L, I was meaning to ask you, man. I know you was having some issues with Tavern on Lagrange. I know
Okay.
that was pretty public. And have you been able to like find yourself a new venue? Have they tried to ostracize you in the game after the whole Tavern on Lagrange situation because you took your stance that you did? Let me just catch the people up, or if you don't mind, can you catch us up with what took
Please,
place?
because that was such. It was real life for you, but like for internet saga, damn, you make some good content. Fuck,
You really did. Catch up the
um,
audience. Parlay Podcast got L. Williams in the building. He used to host Tavern on Lagrange, and Tavern on Lagrange is no more. L, enlighten us, man, please.
um, let me try to give you the abridged version. Um, we had black excellence on steroids in a very white neighborhood, countryside Illinois. Tavern on the Grange was amazing, where you can go get live entertainment and gourmet food, and it was black. It was
Great
very black.
stage.
It
It
was
was
great.
a
Um,
wonderful place. Thank you, L, for having me. One,
you're very welcome. Thank you. You smack that room too, but you smack whenever I bring you out. You smack. Um, with
Appreciate you
that
too,
being
That's
Ed.
said,
cool.
yeah, yeah, I had you at it too, Rob. Definitely.
don't get
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, I was at Tavern on the Grange a couple of times because of ill. But the only gripe I have with Tavern on the Grange is they overcharge for their food. The food is aight. The
So,
food is aight.
so
You paying for the
there,
ambiance.
you paying for the
I got my
ambiance
wings free.
and the live entertainment. There were nights where the food was much better than all right, and then there were nights when it was all right. Um, but shout out to all the Mexicans that was in the kitchen that was cooking black dishes.
Okay.
I gotta shout them niggas out. They barely
Chilling
spoke English,
burritos.
but they understood recipes. Um, but the long and the short of it is that the owners, as a husband and wife team, um, they were very greedy, and the owner, the husband himself, had been a scammer since '98. He caught his first case scamming in '98, and throughout the years, probably around 2009, he actually got banned by the Securities Office of Illinois from taking any investments and or soliciting investments. So
What?
Tavern on the Grange wasn't even in that man's name; it was in his kid's name.
Yeah.
Um, and another individual that he had on there, but he ran everything. He was the mastermind. He was also a real estate mogul. He had hundreds of properties, and the thing that he would do is he'd acquire these properties. He was great at pushing paper. I don't know what old Jewish man taught him how to do this paperwork, but the man was a master at this shit. And he acquired so many properties. And what he would do is he would collect rent from people and never pay the mortgage on said properties. Um, or any property taxes or anything. And then the properties would go into foreclosure, and some of the properties were condemned and what have you. There were a lot of people who were put out pretty much left out
What?
on their ass,
Yeah.
right? So it was a multiple prong thing. My man started bouncing checks. And people like, man, like, you tearing down a black business because everybody go through shit. Sometimes things happen. This is not things happen. This is an asshole, a drunk asshole, and a rapist driving crashing Rolls Royces and telling people that somebody is hating on him and trying to break into his bank account. So we got to switch banks again for the third time this month. Our checks coming from multiple banks every week, different banks every week, right?
Y'all
And
did
then
pay
if
me with
I
a check. Y'all sure enough did pay me with a check.
yeah, yours cash though, right? You didn't have no issue, right?
Yeah, I endorsed it to my mom and we did some weird shit. But yeah, it went through.
Okay. Long story short, dude got to the point where it was like, and you got to remember, I wasn't just hosting a Wednesday night. I was 7 days a week tavern business. I was
Yeah.
hosting one show on Wednesday night. I was hosting two shows on Friday nights and two shows on Saturday nights. Those were the concerts with the
Marcus
bands.
Chavers was working there around the time you were there too, right?
No, my first time actually going to perform there, Marcus Chambers was there. By the time I actually started working with them, he had been gone and he was at Glenwood Oaks.
So Marcus Chavers at Tavern on the Grange, he already had an issue with them. So he was like kind of like the writing on the wall prior to, right? See if we can get L. Williams back in here, man. If y'all just tuning into the Parlay Podcast, we got L. Williams catching up with us. We got the Tavern on the Grange situation. Hey, do y'all remember that story though? While we try to get L back in here, y'all remember that shit?
That was crazy.
Nah,
Him and his girl, well,
nah.
his ex girl was Tiff, who was very hands on with the show and booking people. Like that was crazy. But
Man, they
Can you
was
guys hear
worse
me
than
now?
ice. Yeah, you back, L. So they was Tavern on the Grange was
Can't
like
hear
the
you.
first ice, man. I'm surprised they didn't call ICE to try and get the Mexicans from being on strike. It was 1,000,000 Mexicans out in front of Tavern on the Grange on strike. I think every time L try to light a match, he disappear.
he's trying. Okay. Are you in the
There we go.
car?
Yeah, in the car.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't hear y'all.
Mike check L. Just try to go back out and come back in, bro. Because the Tavern on LaGrange story, the Tavern on LaGrange story is crazy, y'all. It's a really strange story because not only did it affect like the performers, the actual workers weren't getting paid.
Yeah.
And so that was tripped out. Rob, you never heard the story?
Nah, I didn't. I didn't pay attention to it.
Yeah, it was
I mean,
tripped out.
I heard the. Yeah, I heard the shenanigans. I heard of the shenanigans,
The
but I
what?
don't know of the story. So I just kind of stayed away from it.
No, I ain't mad at you, man. We're gonna get L back up in here, man. Just to
I can't hear y'all for whatever reason. Hold on. Oh, hello.
I
yeah,
am.
we can hear you now. L, you hit mute by accident, bro. What happened?
No, my mama tried to call me, and I hung up the call, and it's probably my mama prayer saying if he don't answer the phone, don't let him do nothing with the phone.
Okay.
No, that's a curse, man. You on the Parlay Podcast? We got L Williams giving us true Hollywood
You can
stories, nigga.
your mama call, L. Always answer your mama call.
I couldn't answer with y'all, and but can y'all see? Okay, good. We back. So long and the short of it was, it got to the point where I was doing 7 days a week. I was hosting 7 shows a week actually, because Wednesday, 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday, 2 shows on Sunday at the downtown location, which was a comedy show. So I had 3 comedy shows and 4 concerts that I was hosting, and I was passing out. 20 to 25,000 tickets a week.
Oh.
Man, you got one of the best promotional motherfucking strategies I've ever seen, bro. One of the best, bro. The spot in Midlothian alone, that open mic night. I ain't never seen that many motherfuckers that want open mic. But go ahead about Tavern on LaGrange, man.
So,
Go ahead.
that was crazy. Yeah, that was definitely crazy. With that being said, um, I was working really hard for them, and the money was coming in. It was coming in hand over fist. I was making so much money at one point. I looked up and I said, "Wait a minute, this nigga owe me $7,000." I didn't know I was rich, because how do you not know that somebody owe you $7,000? That's how much money was coming in, but the nigga was fucking up at the same time, and it started slipping, and it all came crashing down. And at some point it became violent. Nigga tried to have me whacked. It was all types of stupid shit.
What?
And then he ended up getting locked up. And he did about 6 months. And then he's back home now. He showed his face at St. Patrick's, and damn, they
And
got St.
Dalton.
Patrick's shut down.
Out there in
Like,
Dalton.
yeah, yep, out there in Dalton, and he was their chef or whatever. But he was acting like he was the owner or whatever. We think he is a partial owner over there. We still think he is, because he was there when they were building it. He was on site. He was taking pictures on the construction site. So he's been involved. But anyway, when he showed his face, so many people flooded the internet and was like, "We're not going to this spot. Don't go over there." That they had to hide the nigga. I don't know if he's still over there cooking, or if he's, you know what I'm saying, he coming in through an underground railroad entrance or some shit. But
As I seen
yeah,
brother Malone was actually affiliated with Tavern on LaGrange.
Malone was deep in too.
Karaoke, right?
No, Malone was actually, they had him operating as a minority owner. Um yeah, because they were opening up a space in Vegas. This, I'm telling you, it was big business happening. There was no reason for any of this to happen. Let
So
me just say that.
this bigger than Nino Brown.
It's bigger than Nino Brown. The nigga was just stealing money, G. And it wasn't paying people, and fucking people over. It was a lot. But again, God brought me through that. That was a time where I was operating real strong out of my anger. Um, in that season, I was real angry, and the threat of violence was very heightened at all times. And it got to the point where, certain people who were close to me, I'm like, either you pick a side, and if you're not picking a side, I'll pick it for you. So
What was the
it's
end game?
motherfuckers I
What was the end
still.
game on all of this for the people that was on strike? I know that they wanted the money, but was there any type of resolve at any point with the Tavern on LaGrange and its employees or staff?
People are still going through the the EOC, the Employment Office,
Through OSHA?
Office of the Office of Employment Benefit, whatever it is. A
Yeah.
lot of
EEOC,
people,
EEOC or something like that.
yeah, we a lot of us got claims that we still waiting on, working on. Everybody was happy when he got locked up though. That that made
So that felt
everybody
like some
smile.
type of justice. That felt like some type of justice for you.
It was some type of justice. It won't be no real justice till he's sitting down for real, for real. Because you in a situation like that, you're not gonna get that money back. You're just not gonna get that money gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You no matter what you take from the nigga, whatever, the banks and the financial institutions, they gonna get their shit before any of us get anything, if we ever get anything. So, knowing that dude, like he did 6 months, but I don't think the legal system's done with him or his wife. So,
Yeah, it sounds
Mm.
like some turkey leg hut type shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, they sound like some turkey leg hut ass niggas, in my opinion, man. If y'all not familiar with the turkey leg hut, look that shit up on YouTube. Them niggas is wilding in Houston.
let me tell you something. Turkey Leg Hut is motherfucking baby shark do compared to these niggas and what they were doing and how they were moving. Like they got investors up to like the $1 million, $1.5 million level that they got.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's one investor. We got 300,000, 150, 100,000, 60,000. They was
Damn.
yeah. But you gotta understand, they made probably $9 million out of that. It's a nice size space, but it ain't no big restaurant. You know what I'm saying? And they made 9 million out of that space during COVID 1 year.
Wow.
During COVID, when everybody else was getting PPPs and shit, they made that.
And I think that you actually brought value to their situation, judging how you promote. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying this just because you're on the Parlay Podcast. I'm saying this because I witnessed this shit, bro. I was in Midlothian. It was a big ass concert venue.
Seven
I'm
Live.
I dressed the way I dressed for this open mic was I was dressing for like a hole in the wall white bar. I didn't know L was gonna bring the goddamn city out.
L L brought the city out at that venue at Midlothian. I remember that night. I thought that was like an actual comedy show,
That shit
and
was
it was
crazy.
just an open mic.
So let's
And it
let's
was
shift to
lit
more
though, because we was all
positive.
there. I was there. Bobby was there. I was there. Bobby was there.
Everybody
Chad
was
Roby
there.
was there. Teddy was there. Marnie was
Shout out
there.
to
I went up
Chad.
on stage. I felt like a rock star on that stage because there was so many people out that night.
Nigga, I rocked
Let me
out
tell
my
you
cock
something,
out
bro.
that night.
Let me tell you something, bro. That night, y'all did y'all thing, and then that's I think that second show, 'cause we did two shows, and I think the second that we did two shows that night, and I think the second show that evening, I did Uptown, pull him to the side, God rest Uptown, man. That was the
Man,
last show
rest in
I was
peace,
at.
Uptown.
That was the last show I had. Uptown, and Uptown snapped. I mean, Uptown got a standing ovation. And Uptown had to keep singing without the music. That people wouldn't let him stop. He
Hold
snapped.
Yeah.
that
He
bus,
opened
hold
up.
that bus, hold that bus, hold that bus, hold that bus, hold that bus.
Yeah.
Hey, he did pull him to the side, bro, and them people lost their minds.
Hold it to the
And
side.
then
Yeah.
I had M Dubs, I had Smitty B, M Dubs, and Corey Bell. So watch this. This was the first time I ever seen anybody get a double standing ovation. So, I recently heard people say not so nice things about Corey Bell,
That's
and not so nice things about the women in comedy. Right? I won't say any names.
Hot
I'll just
sauce.
say, I just say niggas have put said foots in said mouth in my Magic Johnson vernacular. Said
I hope Hot
foots.
Sauce got a public relations person now.
Yeah, and Sauce, I fuck with Sauce, man. So everybody players fuck up too. So I hope he got it right with the ladies. I don't know if he did. It didn't look like he did.
I
Um,
recap.
but Corey Bell, when she got done, because she was my headliner that night. Again, this is the open mic. Corey just was the last one to go. Now Dub sat up there. He sat down in a high chair and smacked 500. Was it 600 people in the room that night? Sat down and smacked. And he didn't move from his seat and was smacking that room. Right?
He the only person I know that's funny who sits down. Like everybody else tries it and they fail.
Well, I used to sit down a lot. If you remember at the old Red Star, I was always on the bench. But
I thought you had arthritis.
nah, you know what I'm saying? I be sitting down like fuck all that standing shit. But Corey, when she got done, she got a standing ovation. By the time I got the mic back to say one more time for Corey Bell, and she got to the stairs to walk down from the stage, because you remember that was a high stage. By
Oh
the
yeah,
time
yeah.
she got to the stairs, them people were standing back up again. Like I cried, nigga, because it was overwhelming. I've never seen. No. I ain't gonna say I've never seen it before. I've only seen it twice. Leon did it at Riddles one night.
Well, the
And I
audience
had to
just
go
the double stand O.
the double standing. Oh, and I had to go behind Leon.
Mm.
And somebody was like, "Man, gee, I don't know how you gonna go behind that." I said, "Boy, this shit easy. That nigga lit that bitch so hard. I could go up there and say, Mary had a little lamb. They gonna laugh.
Ain't it
All you
harder to
gotta
go
do is
behind somebody who bomb?
It should be. It should be. It should be.
here's the thing. Because I've been doing this for so long, and not even just stand-up comedy, but hosting. So I'm used to talking in front of crowds and dealing with hostile rooms. I've had situations. One time here at the Harold Washington, long time ago, one of my guys did a show and I was hosting, and he paid somebody like $100 to bring the sound out for the Harold Washington G. That little rinky-dink sound system died on me, and I stood there on stage like a spoken word artist without a microphone and cracked jokes for 40 minutes until the other sound man came with the
40
real
minutes,
sound.
no mic, bro.
One moment,
40 minutes, no mic.
L. One moment. I know you're smoking a cigar, right?
Yeah.
Are you just letting the smoke out slowly, or is it fucking cold in your car? Because I'm like, why the fuck is there air coming out every time you fucking the word? I was like, nigga, turn the heat on. Don't
L
be
on the
out
block.
fucking cold and shit in that vehicle. What the fuck is you doing, L?
I have heated massage seats and heated seats. So
Okay.
I'm double heated, and I haven't turned the heat on. I'm just the smoke kind of dies out faster without the heat in the
Yeah.
cold. I just
L for the hit NiNi with that Morris Day. I got a brass water bed.
But I've only seen a double standing O twice. Leon and Corey Bell, and I love both of them,
And
and
they
I
both
appreciate them
deserve it,
for it.
man. Corey out here with Cat Williams, then she got her own tour, kind of like concurrently, man. That's some dope shit, man. So you mentioned the ladies in comedy, man. Do you feel threatened at
I'm
all
proud of
by?
y'all, NiNi. You one of the ladies in comedy. I'm proud of y'all.
Thank
I'm
you.
really proud. I'm so, bro. I don't feel threatened. I heard you. I don't feel threatened at all. Why would I feel threatened when I'm dope as fuck? Right? Here's the thing. Um, I'm a Christian, but I got some Muslim homies, right? And my Muslim homies say this the coldest thing I've ever heard anybody say, because it means so much to me. They always say, Abnar Farrakhan. I ran into him, and we were talking over our Benzes. I don't want nobody to think I'm flexing.
Now
I
talk
have
your
a nice
shit, L.
I have a nice car. It's 10 years old, but it's a very nice S550. It's got the Maybach package. The seats recline in the back. It's wonderful, right? Abnar got the 2029,
I got Dodge
and
Plymouth.
so listen, he got a spaceship for real. And so we were standing outside of Dressed to Impress, and we kind of like caught each other eye, and I saw him looking at mine. I was like, "Shit, yours, right?" This before I really knew who he was. I didn't know who he was. I saw him with his son, and I didn't know that was his son at the time. His son was on security. If you ever see how the Muslims move, Farrakhan family move, it's security always around. They're but they real people. And
They
so
make a
me and
show for Farrakhan die from natural causes.
natural causes. Nobody's taking Farrakhan out of here. It's
Nah,
not
it
get
ain't
your
happening.
hands.
It ain't
No,
happening.
no niggas can't even have pockets around Farrakhan. Ain't
No
gonna be no get your
pockets in
hands
here.
out my no pockets in this motherfucker. You niggas got these little vests on. But what he said to me that day that I'll never forget, and then I started hearing it more from my other Muslim homies is, I want for my brother what I want for myself. I'll say it again.
That's a mantra that they have.
Yes. I want for my brother what I want for myself. Like it was almost like a goodbye. Like, like I'll see you later, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, good talking to you. I want for my brother what I want for myself. And I was like, boy, that's the coldest shit ever, because when we all start thinking like that, there's no reason to feel threatened by someone else's success. Bobby, watch this. I have a podcast, Fake Decent Podcast. Dubs has a podcast. Off stage, Dubs and Reese, off stage.
Yeah, great podcast.
You guys have a podcast, the Parlay Podcast, right? Your podcast succeeds. Listen, it doesn't mean that mine isn't dope. It just means that more eyes are on our area, our circle. Oh, well, who else is dope over there? Right? In the gospel, in the Christian faith, we say, man, listen, when somebody when God start blessing your neighbor, that means he in the neighborhood.
Well, brother,
God is in the neighborhood, bro.
I do want you to answer that question there, but I do have a question for you. At what point does a competitive mindset kick in with you? I know it's a collaborative mindset a lot, but at what point does a competitive mindset kick in with you?
You come in competitive. It's a competitive sport. I play basketball, bro. And the thing about playing basketball is I love playing with dogs. I don't want no weak ass niggas on my team. I look at y'all as my team.
Yeah.
I don't look at y'all, you know what I'm saying? And even if it's somebody from the other side, we hooping, right? But there's respect amongst warriors. Think about it, even all the way back in medieval times. Like certain niggas, if you end up killing somebody who was like a super warrior, man, he had to have a warrior's death. It was a respect. Them niggas was they respected each other. I can see another sniper from across the field. Oh shit. I know who that nigga is, and he's a sniper. But I'm a motherfucking sniper too.
No,
So
I feel you. It's just
we
so you looking at it
break
more
out.
like a practice with Michael Jordan, how he was as competitive in practice with his teammates, but all got the same goal.
I
Want
look at
everybody
it
to win.
as I look at it like Kobe looked at Mike. Like Mike looked at, you know what I'm saying, Shaq. There's elite people out here. There are elite niggas out here. And then there's the up and comers. And then there's the motherfuckers who's the fluff, and they just gonna get faded out. They gonna get faded out. Some niggas be around forever and they just not gonna elevate because the mindset, right? You're gonna get stuck doing whatever it is you're doing. You're not gonna go any further. That's not up to me. What's up to me is to be the coldest motherfucker on the planet I can be. And there's other niggas that's cold. Watch this. Just because you have a kingdom over there and I got a kingdom over here, don't mean I gotta try to take yours. I have my own kingdom.
No, that's real, bro.
I respect King, whoever is over there across the pond. Hey man, send that nigga a raven and tell him, man, hey, I'm
Send
finna
him a
send you
raven.
some gold. Send him a raven and tell that nigga a boat full of gold is coming because I see you, nigga, and I want to bless you. Because when you
But
bless
what
other,
if Famo's on the other side and he sent 1,000 eagles your way? Wouldn't that be fucked up?
that's the fun.
He
Listen,
said Famo with the 1,000 Eagles.
hey, shout out to Famo with that 1,000 Eagles. That's got to be one of the funniest run back jokes ever of all fucking time.
Man, Famo.
One of the
We got to
funniest
get Famo on the
callbacks.
Parlay Podcast one day, man. Famo's one of the funniest guys I've ever sat there and just watched, man. Shout out to Famo,
I,
man.
I, I'll tell him to give you a call. Me and Famo did a cruise last year together. we did a cruise, and we did a 7-day cruise. We performed like 4 days, and 3 days we just got to chill. You know what I'm saying? It's dope to be able to like get paid to perform. And I didn't even know Famo was gonna be on there with me until like all the like final, you know, put everything. You gonna be working with Famo, and I was like, Famo. They was like, yeah, Famo Muhammad. I'm like, oh, that's my nigga. And
Yeah,
we
yeah.
had a blast on that boat, G. Like, and that's the thing. We're competitive. We're competitive niggas, but we both understand that we both is snipers. And it's so much fun to be in a room with another sniper because guess what? That means the people are gonna get oh, okay, y'all
Yeah.
back.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
means that means the people are gonna get the most amazing show ever. I love being in the room with killers and knowing that people are gonna laugh until it hurts. Because people need to laugh. Let's talk about
No.
what this really is that we do. This thing of ours. This is a gift that God gave us. Everybody can't stand in front of people and talk.
Mm.
They say the number one fear amongst human beings in the world, across the world, hands down, is the fear of public speaking.
And mine is skunks.
Nigga.
Skunks, I don't know. Listen, I've heard about people getting sprayed by skunks, and that's really bad.
Is it
That's
the
my
It's
animal
hard.
sprayed by it?
I just don't
Hmm?
want to be sprayed by a skunk. Like that's my number one fear, for real. Like I don't give a fuck about talking in front of people. I don't give a fuck. I was scared of planes a little bit, but I don't give a fuck about that too much either. Roller coasters, skunks, and screenshots.
Nigga, what?
You want to hear
Like
a funny roller
it.
coaster
Why are
story?
you afraid of roller coasters? Is it because you big?
No, because they're roller coasters, NiNi. And stop with the fat jokes. We're gonna leave that in 2025. My fucking feelings are hurt.
No, because I was fat, so I know sometimes we can't sit in the seat and the thing don't close, and they gotta tap you on your shoulder like get off. That's embarrassing. You gotta scooch out, and you can't
No,
fucking
no,
rock,
you know,
rock.
like I said, I was a fat ultrasound. So when I was a kid, my uncle used to lift me up. He was like, you know, you got one of them niggas that was locked up, one of them uncles who just want to prove how strong he is. So he
Come here,
proved
little
that
nigga.
by picking me up.
You want to pick the fat kid up? Why you
So he
want to pick?
picks me up over his head and shit. Do you know how that shit felt coming down, nigga? That shit was drastic. I never wanted to do that again.
That is the
Bob,
roller coaster, Bobby. That's the roller
Bobby
coaster.
was traumatized as a small child. That
Yes.
yeah.
That's where the roller coaster origin fear of my fear comes from. Yes, my uncle lifted me up and that gravity. You know, when you big, gravity different.
Bobby, how big was you?
Oh, well, I was bigger than you.
For your whole life, you was big like
Yeah, man. I ain't never had no small year.
this.
Bobby was husky as a child. They had
I,
husky sized clothing.
Yeah.
Bobby had the husky.
I had elastic denim.
Not elastic denim. That's crazy.
Jeggings.
I had on some jeggings. Hey,
That's wild.
real quick, man, because I never talk about me on here. We're not gonna start that today. So look,
Too
I
late.
wanted to
We in it now.
we deep in it now. I wanted to unpack something Rob had to do because we had some shit we want to talk about. I want to talk about the state of the comedy game in Chicago. Rob was recently at an open mic night / competitive battle to be on the legacy tour of Biko. Rob, what the fuck happened last Monday, bro?
Oh my god, I've been waiting to unpack this shit all fucking week. All
Let's
right,
Tell
go.
him why
so
you
here's
mad,
my
Rob.
bro. I'm so fucking mad because I don't like how people use God to push their narrative, man. That's first off. That's some bullshit.
Okay.
That's, I don't fuck with shit like that because you're a liar. So elephant in the room, Tony Strong, he had a comedy competition this past Monday.
Who?
Ronnie George was Anthony Strong, Tony Strong.
Okay. I'm not. I haven't met him, but okay.
All
Tony
right,
Strong,
well,
cool.
Tony Strong, he got an elephant in the room production. He's in tune with a lot of Chicago comedians. He get them to do these competitions. He get them to host these shows and promotions and stuff. The nigga has a hand in the game. Obviously, he's promoting a B Cole legacy tour. Anyway,
Yeah.
he has this competition on Monday. In the fine print or whatever, the rules say to register as a comedian or to be in a competition, you got to pay $30 and you got to bring like 3 people, right?
Okay.
Or if you don't bring
gotta pay
3 people, right? This is what I'm getting at. So you got to pay $30 and bring 3 people. If you can't bring 3 people, you pay $30 and 3 more people will get in for free or some shit he had going on. Whatever the fuck. So
You pay 30 more.
we get there. No, you pay $30 to register and you gotta bring 3 people. If you can't bring 3 people, you pay $30. That'll pay for 3 more
3 people
outside
again.
people to come in.
Okay.
Yeah. What else said? Bet. That's fine. So we get there. First of all, the shit was supposed to start at 7:30. The shit didn't start to damn near 10 o'clock. It was like 9:30 when we started. You're trying to have an open mic and this comedy competition in the same facility, right? 7 of the 15 competition contestants showed up. It was supposed to be 15. It was supposed to be 15 comedians. Only 7 showed up. It was me, Will Hill, Antoinette Lewis, this new chick I seen on the north side named Jamie the Artist, this homeless dude named Mannequin, this new cat named Cam, and this other dude named D Brady. What's his name? D Brady or D Grady?
D Brady.
D Brady. So we are the 7 contestants out of the 15 that showed up. They gave us 5 minutes to do our shit. The open mic part was Liz, Mike Knight, Samir, whatever. It get down to us 7. Tony Strong taps me, Antoinette, Will Hill, all the 7 contestants. Like since y'all the 7 of the 15 that they show up, we only gonna pick 2 winners out of this group. They was gonna pick 3 if all 15 contestants showed up. He like, no, I'm gonna pick 2. Bet. Will Hill get up here, murders his set, even while that crackhead homeless dude Mannequin interrupted Will's set. Will pushed through it and gave the strongest set. I went up after Will. Strong set. Everybody know how, no disrespect to Antoinette Lewis, because I'm done with her, but everybody knows she not strong on the mic. Everybody, that's just fact. She didn't have a strong set. Jamie the Artist, she got up there, she had a decent set. They let Mannequin, the homeless dude, get up there as a contestant. He did nothing. He felt like people was against him because he was homeless and he had like this, I don't know, this paranoid fucking attack.
How did we know he's homeless?
Huh?
How did we know he's homeless?
He's legit homeless. Like, no, it's not part of his set. Like, he's a legit homeless dude. Like, Tony told him, like, when I asked him to be on their show, he was like, where do you live? He said, I live everywhere. The nigga is homeless. And Will Hill told me, like, the nigga used to be out at Riddles fucking causing trouble or whatever. So Will Hill already had a prior incident with this homeless dude. So anyway, the homeless dude, he get up there, he feeling like people are talking about him because he's homeless. Nobody said shit to this dude the whole night. He get up there, he didn't really do a set.
Oh no,
he got off, but he started
insecure
talking.
and homeless, bro.
Yeah. So the shit is all over the place. Long story short, the nigga Tony said, all right, out of y'all 7, I'm gonna pick 2. We all do our sets. When the shit is over, he picks 1 fucking comedian. And it was D Grady. Out of me, Antoinette, Will Hill, the homeless nigga, the new nigga named Cam, and Jamie the Artist, they picked D Grady. After you told us you was finna pick 2 comedians, when the shit was over, you picked one. You just fucking lied to us because you literally just came over and told us like, yo, we finna pick 2 of the 7. Then when the shit is over, you pick one. And no disrespect to D Grady because he won. I can't hate. But if that's what you going on tour with as your strongest 5-minute set, that's gonna be a long ass tour. That's gonna be a long ass tour because I came up there with I came up there, Will Hill. We came with sets. You know what I'm saying? We came with a purpose. Y'all was just up there doing shit, and you let a homeless nigga interrupt Will Hill's set, and y'all didn't do shit about it. Like, if anybody should have won, it should have been Will. Because, like, how y'all let this homeless nigga Will set while he's in the middle of it, killing. Even Ronnie George was like, bro, you packed like an hour set into 5 minutes. You killed that shit. But then at the end of the show, you lie to us and be like, oh, I don't fucking know, and I don't care. I'm just upset at the fact that you lied and said you was gonna pick 2 people and you only picked one person. I don't give a fuck if it wasn't me. But fair is fair. If you going all funny, nigga, Will Hill should have won that shit. To be honest, bro. Because the shit was all over the place. Y'all started 2.5 minutes late, and you lied and said you was gonna pick 2 people, and you didn't. You picked one person. Like, that's my gripe. You lied. I don't like liars, bro. You ain't had to lie to us. If something went left during the competition where you had to break it down to just picking the one person, you could have just told us that. But you repeatedly told us, like, man, I'm finna pick like 2 people out of y'all 7, and that's who finna go on tour, be cool, be cold. And then you pick one fucking person. Even Antoinette was like, nigga, you just told us you finna pick 2 or 3 people. And he like, no, man, something happened, you know, yo. So, you know, the nigga just Stevie J and finesse his way out of the answering the question and got up there and picked one person. So from here on out, I don't fuck with people like that because you're a liar. And then you using God
contest in Chicago though, bro? Because it sounds like this just been like a trickle effect, man. Just every contest, guys.
You said, am I what?
Are you still gonna fuck with these?
You said, am I what now?
Can you hear me, bro?
Nah, man, I'm not fucking with these contests no more. Yeah, I can. I'm not fucking with these contests no more because they full of shit, bro.
How you feel about
they
these
full of shit? And what I
man?
saw Monday,
I've never done like a contest thing. I did something that I guess Comedy 360 was here like last year or whatever,
Ooh, that
right?
Kenan Thompson shit.
Yeah, I did that for the first time. And it was a showcase. I don't think it was technically a contest. Got the lottery. Hey, what up, baby? You good? Good to see you, man.
yeah, but
So, but
The lottery dude.
yeah, I jumped in and I basically shout out to Serena Monet, and so I put my name in the hat. They called me and was like, hey, you know, we just need everybody to sell like 12 tickets or whatever. So I'm like, I got 12 people that'll come to the north side. You know, no big deal. I understand that. I understand what they're doing. Like, okay, if we doing the show, we need asses and seats. But it wasn't like nothing where they made me pay, right?
Yeah.
They didn't
And
make
that's
a
what
nigga
my
pay.
gripe is. What Rob's story is. You either
So
got to do 3 people, or you got to pay $30 to perform your shit.
I'm never. So I, you know, it was kind of. It's an old concept. They used to do that with rappers a lot. Like, you know, okay, we booked Lil Wayne, so if you want to open for Lil Wayne, you're gonna have to give us $500, $1,000, $1,500. And they used to rack up for that with that shit. That's some old shit. I guess, you know, niggas doing it with comedy now, and you know, but comedians, you know, don't got no dope boys behind them, so they said $30 instead of, you know, 1,500. But like, no, niggas used to, you know, to open up for Lil Wayne and some shit. You know, we talking $1,500. This shit was like early
yeah, you
2000s. They
had
were
to
doing
come
shit
out your
like that.
pocket. But yeah, man,
Yeah.
that's my gripe with the whole competition, bro. Like, you just I don't like being lied to, man. And then you kept using God to push this down. Oh, this is God putting me on this journey, and God asked me to do this, and this is God. But you just lied to 7. You just lied to 7 people about who you was finna pick to go on
So
tour. You literally told us you was finna pick two people, and you end up picking one person out of nowhere. And then when Antoinette brought it up, like you literally just told us 2 seconds before you told the mic you was finna pick two people. He like, oh no, blah blah. He said some old finagling shit and got on the mic. So I was finna leave. I was hot because you wasted my time, nigga. I got to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning. That shit didn't end till like 11:30, 12 o'clock. So I go out, I'm leaving. Here's the funny shit. I'm leaving. Me and Will Hill walking out. I'm leaving. Tony Strong on the mic, like, Rob, you might want to stay back and listen to this. I'm thinking he finna tell me some special shit. This nigga just goes into how he got a Cutwater deal. So the next comedy competition, like how Sheldon was supposed to win $1,000, he then got an advance from like a Cutwater deal for like
so you
$5,000 the next competition. So I'm
Finesse
like,
so
why the
what?
Sheldon
fuck did I
wait,
need
they
to
didn't pay
stick
Sheldon?
around?
Not $1,000.
Not $1,000.
Hey, listen. So let me just say this. Um, I tell people all the time, if it's some up, somebody trying to represent you, or what, I just you invest in your career, but some shit just niggas trying to get over, and I
Yeah,
don't know the Tony Strong nigga, so um, I don't have anything, no inside, nothing. I'm just saying, when niggas get to telling me, yeah, L, what the, at this, for me, where I'm at in life, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Um,
yeah,
call me if you want to
yeah,
book me.
Do
Hell,
you think it's
I'd rather you tell me, hey, bro, can you come through? I don't really got nothing, no budget or nothing, but can you come through and just do a few show you? I
Yeah.
I come through and do that. But to tell me, hey man, give me this amount, and I'm gonna put you on so you can compete to be compete to what? Like, if you talking about a real like comedy competition where niggas is like going to goddamn it Toronto to perform in front of executives from Sony Studios or some shit and what have you, this, that, and the third, then you know what? That might be worth it. I've seen that work. I've seen niggas do that and the
yeah,
shit has worked for them, right? Um, Lil Real, a lot of niggas throughout the years have done, shit like that, and it's worked in their favor.
but these aren't bona fide contests. Like the contest you talking about is like the Miller Genuine Draft Contest, the Just for Laughs and out there in
Yeah,
Canada. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
These little hole in the wall, bullshit ass, weak ass, money grabbing ass contests that I will never be a part of. Don't ask me to judge it. Don't ask me to be a contestant. Don't ask me to be a fucking fly on the fucking wall.
And the thing
yeah,
about it
man.
is, well, hey, let me ask you this: was B Cole at that thing?
Yeah, he came late. He showed up, but yeah, he showed up late because Diane Porter came through, and who else was there? Him, Diane Porter, and his wife. They were there.
So
Like he
so
came
let
like
me say
towards the end.
this: B Cole's name is so good in this game that's why people probably going for it. I guarantee you, B Cole ain't don't know that this nigga is janky like this. But when he find out the nigga janky like this, he gonna check that shit or he gonna remove himself because B's always been solid. From day
Yeah,
one,
he
B Cole
always
has been
been solid,
solid. He always been solid.
and that's what bothered me with the competition shit. Like I'm like, bro, like how are you allowing this shit to be a part of your name attached to the shit? Because I ain't
Did
understand
you
it,
actually
bro.
say that to
Like,
B?
nah, I didn't because
Did
I was
well
dumbfounded. Oh,
have a conversation with B Cole, G, because
yeah,
B Cole is another one of those really good guys. Like
yeah.
you
I
can't
and I've had conversations. Yeah, and I've
I'm talking
had conversations.
about
I've
this
had personal
situation.
conversations. Okay, yeah,
Have that
yeah, yeah,
conversation with B about this situation so that he knows the motherfucker fucking his name up out here. I'm telling you, B
yeah,
don't know a
man.
nigga fucking his name up, G. If B when had that conversation with B and then come back on the podcast and tell us how that went, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
cause
guess.
B is solid as they come, G. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, man. He is. He's a good
one of the
dude.
most gifted writers too. I don't know if people know that
Yes.
B Cole is a writing fool when it comes to
I
The
was in
best
one of
writer.
I
But
was in
tell
one of his sketches, man. Make sure y'all go on YouTube and look for Deadpool. I was in that sketch. We filmed that in Minnesota. That was so fun.
dog, man. We did
yeah, man.
The Shining series when people were
Stealing
stealing
Sean
Sean
Morgan's
Morgan
jokes.
jokes.
Yeah.
Dog, man. Like B Cole is he's his mind works differently. He's one of them people I would say is genius level, and he's solid.
Yeah.
So I had that conversation with B, bro.
Yeah, I hate that
All right.
that happened, man. But it's an eye opener, man. Whenever you get in those situations where you have to learn something, like we get being upset, we get being mad. I'll be pissed off too, but at the same time, you be like, all right, now I got to play in my head when I run into somebody who's trying to play me. You know what I'm saying? You keep that as a reference.
Exactly.
Real quick though, I wanted to ask you. I was watching the
Exactly, bro.
What's Funny Today comedy podcast hosted by Knowledge Beckham, and he got LeVar Walker and Sean Morgan sitting in there. Just Niche was on last week's episode, and she was asked about a grade she would give Chicago comedy.
Okay.
She gave it
C plus.
She gave it a C plus, B minus, C plus. Ill. And just to piggyback on what they asked her, what grade would you give Chicago comedy?
What was the criteria though? Like, what was her reason for giving the city a C plus?
She said that people weren't actually working on their material. They weren't going to get better. They was just up there just rambling off at the mouth. They weren't putting in the work, the effort.
I can see that. Here's a I don't know if I could give Chicago a C plus because when I look at Chicago, I look my representatives are niche. My representatives are Mojo and Corey and Leon and Damon. Oh my God. Damon, you put Damon in any situation, Damon is he's a winner, bro. Like Damon's a fucking winner. So when I start looking at Chicago comedy and the fun and Marlon, for the city, y'all keep Marlon in y'all prayers. He took a heavy loss this year.
Yeah, I
You
seen it
know what I'm
last week.
saying? Yeah, so but Marlon is one of the funniest people on the planet. If you just put Marlon in the room, give him a microphone, Marlon is going to have everybody like I gotta run to the bathroom. This shit is hilarious. Um, but I understand
So
where Niche is coming from.
are you grading on a curve then, bro? Like how
I'm
are
not
you
grading on
grade?
the curve. I'm if I'm grading, I'm grading
What
off of our
reality?
best representation that the people are seeing. I'm not grading off of all of the random open mic comedians who are coming outside drunk and trying to be funny and trying to tell stories for 2 hours, or you know what I'm saying, or people who are like refrying, stock
Old
jokes and you know.
Def Jam jokes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm not grading off of that. Um, if I'm grading the city, I'm grading the city off of the niggas who got up out who make us look really good. Deion Cole, who's written for Conan O'Brien. Like, you know, that's niggas don't just get to write for Conan O'Brien. Like, that's not even a black space.
We talking you talking about the elites. You talking about the Deion Coles, the Craig Robinsons. You talking about elites. We're talking
I
about the niggas who
I
came
just
through
got the
Rutgers.
Deion.
We
No,
talking about the niggas who
I just
came through
got the
Rutgers.
Deion. I started with niche. I started with our peers
How do you
who are
grade? How do you grade
skyrocketing
the
right now.
niggas that you seen coming through Rutgers?
Look, bro. Um, First of all, open mics are open mics. You're gonna get people who are trying shit. This is I'm trying shit room. This is like this is one of my jokes when I talk about women have a gambling problem because they really have no idea if the dick is gonna be good or not. They just rolling the dice like fuck it. I'm Lord, fingers crossed. I hope this nigga is slinging wood.
That
You know what
nigga
I'm
was in the
saying?
lottery commercial. I hope he got good dick.
I hope he got good dick. You know what I'm saying? He driving a nice car. I hope the dick matches the car.
Yeah.
So when you talk about open mics, that's what you're talking about. You rolling the dice. You got people trying shit. You got people that really haven't been doing comedy long. I can't judge them on where they're at right now. I could judge you on your effort, right? When I see people come out week after week and they're trying shit, um, one name that comes to mind is Derek Alderson, right? Derek Alderson is always working on his shit. He's got jokes. He's working on his delivery, this, that, and the third. Never works in the black room. Never fucking works in the black room. Niggas be looking at Derek like, what the fuck is he talking about? But I know Derek is the second coming of fucking Hannibal. Because if you know anything about how niggas treated Hannibal in Chicago when he was here, niggas didn't really laugh. Niggas don't laugh at Hannibal. Hannibal murders large white audiences,
So do you think it'd be
right?
wise for people to treat some of these new comics with a little bit more care, a little bit more concern, a little bit less hazing?
No, the hazing part, I've never subscribed to. In the gang shit, I didn't get jumped in. Let's just start there. When I was a kid, 11, 12 years old, didn't nobody jump me in. I was just in, he with us now. When it got to me being a musician, because you gotta understand, Chicago musicians, church musicians, that's some serious shit there. And they don't fuck around. These are the best of the best. This is the hub that incubates amazing dogs. So nobody's gonna play with you. This same thing with comedy. Nobody's gonna play with you. You don't have to haze a nigga to tell him, hey, you suck tonight, G. Tight, you know what I'm saying? Tighten up. You know, cause that's Chicago. We are
So
Chicago. Niggas here are so gifted that they come to a comedy show with their arms folded and say, this nigga better be funny. Cause my barber funnier than most niggas I know. And right hand of God, one of my barbers, Lil B, over there on 150th Vincennes, that nigga is fucking hilarious. He's never touched the stage, but if he ever did, he'd kill everything moving. Right? My barber is funnier than most niggas I see on stages, but that's Chicago. So you can't be, you can't, we can't take it light on nobody because then we're doing them a disservice. Niggas would be doing me a disservice. I remember one night, and I love Damon for this. I went to Riddles, and I had a good night. I had a good set. Damon pulled me to the side. He said, "You said bitch 75 times tonight in a room full of women.
mm,
Do you know that your jokes would be just as funny if you didn't say bitch 75 times? If you only said it 5 times, you'd have got it a sprinkle of bitch
you,
instead of a
you,
motherfucking snowfall. You have to tell people the truth
do you
because
still use bitch so frequently, or did you shave it
hell
off a
no.
little?
A little, a lot, nigga. I
So
hardly ever say bitch.
you took that advice and it worked.
Yes, sir. And that's what we got to do. The
But
thing
that was
is,
off
it's not,
stage. What we getting now and what I've been seeing is motherfuckers bombing, and then one of these chitlin circuit hosts. I'm saying this from my own point of view too, because this happened to me.
mhm.
And one of these chilling circuit hosts want to talk about the comic that went up there and bombed for 45 minutes.
So that's the hazing shit that, let me just say, Bernie Mac and them started that shit. That's something that is Chicago through and through, and I hate it because hey, I can do 2 minutes on how that those jokes were very terrible, right? But I'm gonna get up off of it. I'm not finna do that for the rest of my set. And just, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you can bring it back later on through the night, and because it's funny. Somebody might have said some shit that was completely horrendous, and motherfuckers laugh at the fact of what's cringe. I was trying to figure out the word women use a lot. Cringe and ick. How ick the shit was. You can sprinkle it, but the whole thing is to overdo it, right? And to be trying to haze niggas. Niggas tried to haze me. Not because of what I was doing on stage, but because they felt I was a new nigga and I was moving too fast. Motherfuckers felt like I was getting too much too fast. Not knowing I was here before y'all. And I'm back for some shit I left 13, 14 years ago.
Should nobody be pocket watching anyway?
And that and
Facts.
there and there you go, right? And so in that, I'm gonna just say this again. Shout out to Leon Rogers because there was a meeting, a comedy meeting with comedians, and niggas kept saying my name and saying we got to take this from L and we got to, what we gonna do about L? He got this much for a budget, and Leon stood up and Leon you hardly ever see this side of Leon, but Leon went on Stone. The next nigga say L name out their mouth is getting open hand slapped
Damn. Mouth
because
shot.
did you book the venue? Did you book the comedians? Did you promote the show?
Did you accept the
Did
offer that you was gonna be paid?
that's it exactly. And when you accepted the offer that you was going to be paid, did the nigga pay you? Yes. Okay, then shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Leon
yeah.
never told me this. Somebody
Pocket
else that was in
watch.
the room. But here's the thing. This goes to character, bro. Leon never told me this story. Somebody else in the room called me and said, bro, I didn't even know you and Leon was that close. Niggas didn't know. They thought I was a new jack. They had no idea. I just came back. This was 13 years ago or whatever, but I just came back. And niggas was like, we gotta take the room from L. And that's some old fucking crab in the bucket ass shit. Why you want to take some shit I built?
Well, they
You
thought this was
didn't build it.
they thought this was comedy prohibition period or some shit like that. They just you
G.
bootlegging comedy, nigga. What the fuck is niggas?
You understand what I'm saying? And so that hazing shit and that mentality of taking shit from people because you feel like you should why do you feel like you should have something that you didn't work for? Because you think your name is bigger. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
I'm I'm
that's
I,
fugazi.
I'm of the ilk of if I see you moving, right? I see you moving, man. Any one of y'all, if y'all started a room or some shit, man. Hey, L, I ain't got no budget for real. Ooh, can you just hell yeah, I'm coming. If I'm available, I tell people all the time, whatever if I fuck with you, whatever's in my power to do is done. It's
Man, and
simple.
also just to
Absolutely.
touch on Leon Rogers, man. Then we also gotta get to NiNi's notions before we get up out of here for the night, man. Because it's been dope, man. We got L Williams in the building on the Parlay Podcast, man. Make sure y'all
Thank you.
go on
It's an
that
honor.
website, man. It's much love, bro. Make sure y'all go The Flight Before Christmas, man. He planning that movie right now. It's Christmas time. Make sure y'all tap in with that. Also, whatever else he got going on, make sure y'all follow at Hosted by L on
Yep.
Instagram. So
Yep.
L, what you know about NiNi's Notions? Have you ever heard of NiNi's Notions? Have you watched the show?
I've seen NiNi snapping on some shit before. She calls niggas gay a lot. That's but
Uh,
I have not fully seen NiNi's notions, and I'm excited because I have such a affinity and fondness for NiNi. I can't wait to hear what
what we're
NiNi has
gonna
to say.
do moving forward on the parlay is we're gonna have like a change sound, like a little coin sound effect. Anytime one of the niggas get on here and slide, NiNi, explain what these notions are to our brother L.
These are my thoughts since today. Remember, I have grace. Have grace with yourself, okay? My thoughts may change tomorrow as I collect new information, okay? I just want to say, touching topic on this Diddy thing. It brought a lot of light to me, right? Like I told you, and I'm standing behind this because every week and every day I'm proven right. All men are gay until proven straight, okay? How many of you niggas sat
That's
around and
wild.
watched this man? Okay, Diddy bop his way across this fucking industry, and you niggas sat around and was praising him, hoping to get an invite to these white parties. So what? He could top you, or you can bottom him, or you can be
Hmm.
his bottom, or you could just be in the room while he's what? Watching and masturbating. Like you niggas wanna be bad bitches so bad. So bad that you will fan out for this man and allow him to do anything and compromise your integrity as a grown ass man. Y'all know right from
Hmm.
wrong. Y'all just wanted to be on the him. You might as well hold this nigga pocket, okay? You out
Now
here
what
about 10
he
toes
paid a nigga to
down
hold his
around this
umbrella.
nigga. Y'all sitting up here finna hit the strip for this nigga. 10 toes down. He was y'all daddy.
Damn.
The
That was his
nigga
man.
the nigga was not street at all. This nigga looked like he was a chromosome away from the downs, bitch. He couldn't even close his mouth half the time. The eyes are set close. His parents looked like they was first cousins, bitch. And y'all let him sit up here and diddy bop his ass. He had Farnsworth Bentley carrying an umbrella for his ass, and you niggas was vouching for him. Yeah, Diddy's hard. What I'm saying is, okay, ladies, if you got a man and he's a fan, okay, he is an ultra uber fan of any other man, if he ain't gay, he's part-time gay. He's on his way to gay. He's on the gay spectrum. Being a fan of any other man, homie, you would partially put your mouth on their genitals if he asked you to. If Diddy had enough fucking money, a lot of you would have sucked him off, okay? I'm just saying. I'm saying this because I'm partially gay. So the gay in me sees the gay in you. Hey, gay. Okay? I'm saying, if you're a fan of anybody, hey, I was a fan of Whitney Houston. I would have put my lips on her lips too. Okay, but if you're a fan of any man, I'm gonna need you to question your sexuality. Y'all letting these niggas do anything around y'all just to be in the fucking room. Get some integrity, get some values, and stand the fuck up. Pull your panties up, sir. We can't all be looking for a strong top. We can't all be in search for a daddy. What the fuck is going on? You are a man first. Stand up.
I'm about to watch this documentary again tonight. Fuck
Hey,
it, all 3 episodes.
Speaking of
Man,
integrity, and
buses,
I'm gonna
bro.
say, speaking of integrity, and
This right here is a,
I'm gonna touch on this.
LFD.
I'm gonna touch on this one last time. So K
Get you an
Ferg was at
LFD,
that
bro.
comedy competition,
It's a good smoke.
right? I
Yeah,
called you,
blessings.
Bobby,
Thank you.
on Monday.
My bad. I was
Sorry
trying to
about
see.
that.
I thought L was in a situation, man.
Nah, L out there selling cigars and shit.
I
You
thought
know
the guy
what?
who
No,
recognized him from the lottery double backed on him. But you say you ran into K Ferg at the open mic night, and if y'all just tuning into the Parlay Podcast, we got L Williams in the building. Just finished up with NiNi's notions. The gay and her sees the gay and you.
That's hilarious.
Rob had an issue with K Ferg. K Ferg owed us some bread for the Danville mission. He ran, and you know what, Rob? Tell your story, man. It's your story. Tell your story.
yo, nah, I saw him. I called you, because he was there Monday. He was there Monday at the comedy competition, right? And Will Hill was there, and Will was like, "Yo, that go Ferg." So everybody was like, "Yo, did he say something to you? Did he say something to you?" And at this point, I'm like, he's not gonna say nothing to me. He's not, because he's not a respectable individual, and he's not a man of integrity, of morals, or anything. Nigga's a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't expecting him to say anything to me. And he still walks around me as if I did something wrong to him. And I never did nothing wrong to this nigga. But yeah, he carries on as if I did something wrong to him. So when I saw him, he tried his best to avoid eye contact with me that whole night. Like, the nigga was just walking around me the whole night. And he was like, "Man, he say something to you?" I'm like, "No, he ain't say nothing to me. I don't want nothing from him, bro." You know what I'm saying? I don't want shit from him at this point. Like, apology would be cool, but you ain't even man enough to apologize to me for you doing me wrong. You still walking your black, fire hard, crunchy black ass around this bitch like I did something to you, and I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, nigga, because
Now I
the
want some
nigga.
goddamn
Hey,
chicken wings.
bro, just analyze this nigga. When you see that nigga in person, look how he move and shit. The nigga look like he's out here on his Eddie King Jr. tour and shit. Like, he does a lot of "I used to be on top and now I'm not" type shit. The nigga was dancing over in the corner looking like Gator from Jungle Fever and shit when we was there at the competition, and then he left before the shit started. So any black man that carries himself thinking it's so cool to fuck people over like that, I don't respect him. You a liar. You a motherfucking dirtbag, and I don't understand how you be, huh? Yeah, I
That's
don't
it. Tell it
understand how
like
you
it
going
matter.
around people try to be this righteous ass nigga and you not, man. You full of shit. And I just found out you snaked my man Teddy out some money too. So he
Dang.
fucked Teddy Biggles out some money too. So the nigga ain't shit, period. So I don't understand how motherfuckers be letting this nigga in rooms and shit, knowing that this is the type of person he is. It ain't about me. It ain't about the bullshit $50 that he owed me from 7 years ago. It's about respect, integrity, and morals, and you have none of them three, and you walk around this bitch as a black man thinking you the shit, and you not.
So
And he's not,
let me.
man. And when I found out, and in the group chat, the nigga Teddy was like, "Yeah, the nigga owe me some money too." So you go around doing people dirty for no fucking reason, and you a liar. Like I told y'all, man, I don't like liars, and the fact that you fucking lied on me was crazy. And then when I posted the receipts of you lying, you just went blank and shit because you know you ain't shit. Like I'm all about making amends with people. I don't hold hatred towards people. I don't hold grudges. But as far as me trying to have a reasonable sit down with this nigga of a sin or trying to come to any type of agreement, it's not finna happen. It's not gonna happen
So
because you're not somebody. You carry yourself as somebody that doesn't want to be respected because you don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. You claim you walk around, you high five people, you hug people, but you a snake, nigga. You a snake. You had no reason to do what the fuck you did to me. And that nigga dirty as shit. And that's the last time I'm gonna say this nigga name. Because honestly, at this point in my life, if we ever lock eyes, and I'm telling you this, K Fur, if we ever lock eyes in public and you see me, I'm fucking you up. And I mean that shit. Cause I'm over this bullshit, bro. You be walking around me like I did something to you. And you play me, and then you be trying to make it seem like I'm some peon that's beneath you, nigga. I will crush your fucking soul and end your fucking bloodline, nigga. Stop playing with me.
I love the fact that we got both roads on one podcast. You know, dope as fuck. But
so
Rob, man, that
so
shit.
so watch this. I'm Rob. I just don't publicly say shit like that no more. But I'm definitely Rob, and I've definitely been there,
Oh, I don't, cause
and
I
and
don't.
and and, and I've definitely, you know what I'm saying. I definitely 1,000% agree and understand with everything you just said. You know what I'm saying? Read between the lines. With that being said, G, NiNi touched on something earlier when she was calling niggas gay. Your character. A lot of niggas don't have no character, G, and character is what you do when ain't nobody watching, when ain't no cameras on.
That's true
Your
integrity.
character, your character and your integrity, you really have to have that. So if you notice anything you've heard about me throughout the years, you probably was like, no, that don't sound like L at all. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah,
your antennas get raised, right? And also, you know that I've heard niggas saying shit about me because niggas have been very loud about the shit they said about me. You know what I'm saying? Going back to a previous conversation earlier, a nigga gave me 10 minutes of hate on a podcast. I never publicly addressed that shit, right? I'm not.
yeah.
It's a different space, right? And I'll tell you this as a brother, Rob. And I know sometimes examples got to be set and what have you, and you strong in where you stand. I present to you the is it worth it math equation, and this is shit we tell young niggas all the time. They, you know what I'm saying? Like a nigga owe you what? Okay, he got you out of $1,000. Okay, you finna go shoot this nigga. When you go to jail, your lawyer's gonna cost you $2,500 just to talk to you. He's not gonna give you any solutions because you're caught. You're going to stay in jail. His whole job is trying to get you to not be in jail as long as you are going to be in jail, but you're going to go to jail. The other thing is, so you're doing the math. You locked up now. You missing days of work, which let's just say you make $30 an hour. You about 35, maybe $4,000 a month with overtime, 4,500, whatever it is. Plus shows you at 5, $5,600 a month, what have you. You're missing out on that time. Even if you just locked up a month fighting the case.
You miss the rent. You getting the fuck put out. You miss car
you,
notes.
you,
You miss
you, you,
everything.
listen, I'm gonna tell you something. All of us, I'm not gonna say all of us, but a lot of us are maybe three paychecks
All
away
of us.
from being fucked up. And I'll say this: these niggas ain't worth it. Niggas without characters ain't worth it. I let niggas talk about me for 10 years. I let niggas say shit, yell, screams, make scenes and shit in public, and I hate scenes. I'm a Capricorn. Make a scene with me, baby. You never have to worry about me again. I tell women this all the time. If you feel like you one of them chicks that gotta pop off and you can't control your mouth, you have no worries about ever fucking with me again.
So the sketch that you do where you skeeting off into the motherfucking distance, that's
really
real.
me.
Okay. Have y'all seen the sketch that L got? He got a reoccurring sketch. Make sure y'all follow L Williams. This is the Parlay Podcast. L Williams is in the building, and we're gonna finish the topic. But make sure y'all follow him. That's a funny sketch, man. But go ahead, man. Motherfuckers get loud with you, and you say you gotta go the other way.
I don't say anything. I've actually stood there and I've had niggas call me all types of bitches, your mama a bitch, and I'll be like, in my head, I'm thinking to myself, no, she's not. My mom's the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck what you say, bro. I don't give a fuck about your mean mug. I don't give a fuck about your fucked up energy. Guess what? If you want to do something, do it.
But that's also a catch-22 though, man. Think of it like this though, man. A motherfucker trying to test you versus you trying to take the high road, man. It's a catch-22 because if you allow them to test you, now it's this shit called a slippery slope.
So watch this, and I'm glad you said that, Bobby. Yesterday in the juvenile detention center, we was sitting there listening to a lot of these kids talk. And in every single one of those situations, it was an emotional response.
Yes.
In a snap, right?
Pause.
And yep, thank you, because I don't want to be called gay by NiNi. A split second, snap decision, will cause you a world of pain. I call them, they're called nigga moments.
Shout out to the Boondocks, man. Hey, I've been watching the Boondocks all week.
The nigga moments, G. Nigga moments are costly. I think I posted maybe 2 or 3 months ago. Nigga moments will cost you every time, Rob.
Every single time.
Every time. Now, if a nigga get aggressive and he moves towards you aggressively, put your hands up. Don't ever get caught with your mother. And listen, don't ever be Chris Rock. Nigga get to walking up towards you, man. Hey, homeboy. It is what it is. And at that point, I have been activated to do what I am naturally supposed to do as a human being, self-preservation. But for me to say it's on site, bitch, when I see your bitch ass nigga, you're inviting, and I've invited. I'm speaking to you from a place of I'm you. I've been you. I still have that in me. I'm not above that at all. I still look at niggas and in my soul be wishing the nigga would. And then the other side of me says, stop wishing that shit, bro. Because you know what's gonna come with that. You're going away because I don't have an off switch. Rob, what I know of you, you don't got an off switch, nigga. If you start swinging on a nigga, you gonna stop a nigga ass out until they turn the lights on.
Yes.
I don't have an off switch. And people fuck with us nice guys, us smiling happy niggas, because they think we bitches. Because okay, I didn't take the bait the first time. I didn't take it the second, the third time. I didn't take it the third or the fourth year. I'm still not taking it. Fuck you and your bait. You don't got the shit to lose that I got to lose. My kids love me, G. My kids fuck with me. My daughter 25. I said me and my daughter was at the same. We were on the same panel yesterday talking to these young adults in the juvenile detention center. When we were getting ready to leave, Dad, what you got going on after this? Baby, nothing. What do you want to do? Because if my 25-year-old daughter My 24-year-old son, my 18-year-old son, who still doesn't want me to have another child because then he won't be the baby no more. Nigga, you grown.
But you've been shooting the club up, L. I could tell. You've been shooting the club up.
Yeah.
Bro, listen, my kids fuck with me. So I never ever I'm talking to you because I love you and I fuck with you the long way. And I see what you got in you and I know where you can go. It's limitless, G. Eddie Mora, limitless. Bobby, you a movie buff. You know exactly what I just said.
Goddamn right, I know what you're talking about. And you better microdose your shit. Don't be greedy. Microdose your shit.
Microdose your shit, nigga. You got that Eddie Mora, Rob. Niggas don't got shit to lose. That's why they walk around with the scrunchy face.
Also,
that's why they do the shit they do, and they don't have the character. You right. These niggas don't got character, Rob. You got character.
Remember,
fuck these niggas.
Fuck these niggas, but see yourself in everybody. And remember that misery loves company. People can only share their overflow. If somebody is inviting you to something that's going to lower your integrity or lower your energy or your value or bring you down, they are only sharing their overflow. How miserable are you? You don't gotta do shit. You don't gotta fight nothing. You don't gotta worry about anything.
That's some deep shit.
Life fucks people up anyway. The reason why I don't even take bait from people is because you have to go to sleep with that misery you trying to spread, baby. I wish you nothing but love and light because that is what I want for myself. And I already know. When I say I know what depression feels like, I know what it is to want to invite everybody to the misery that you feel because the pain that you feel is so much. Don't take it. Don't exchange your energy for that, Rob. It is a trap. It is not. It is pointless. It is useless. Their life is fucked up as it is.
That's why it's hard to hang with comedians. Real shit. When you hang with comedians, you find out these niggas need some money. These niggas need all kind of shit. You be like, man, I got enough of y'all motherfuckers in my family.
Watch this, Rob. Now that I've gotten all that extra energy and fuck these niggas out my system, let me speak to you in a more peaceful manner. In that Tavern on the Green situation, for 6 months, I was operating out of my anger, pure rage. Every day, I was mad at everybody but my dog. And here's what really made me realize that I needed to pull my shit together. One day, I came in the house, and my dog, who is house trained, and Happy Dog, y'all see Dash. He's on my page.
Beautiful.
I noticed my dog was peeing on himself. And I say peeing on himself, I mean like just laying down and pissing. That was my energy, fucking with my puppy. My energy was fucking with the one thing I really, really loved, and the one thing that was pure and just loved me no matter what.
So that energy transferred.
It was transferring to my puppy. Now, when I finally said, Lord, I let it go. You got it, big dog. Cause God, I could hear God clearly says, you finished or you done. And I said, you got it. When I finally let it go, really let it go, boy, he swept the table. He swept the table. All my enemies were defeated.
You don't gotta do it.
And you don't have to lift a finger, bro. And I'm telling you this from experience because I know exactly where you're at. I know exactly where you at. But if you do it, it's gonna be consequences. Trust me. There are consequences. This is not the 80s when you could just walk up and whack a nigga and go have lunch.
I agree with L. It's not a win. It's not a winning situation there, man. Even if you think you won physically, which we know size wise, it looks like y'all not even in the same weight class. If this was a boxing match, So
it's always a lose when you allow somebody to control your temperature. You are the motherfucking thermostat. Can't nobody force me. Can't nobody make me motherfucking budge. You don't run no show over here. Ain't nobody bigger than the program, baby. You can't make shit move over here. I don't give a fuck what you do, what you say, what you think, because I know who I am. I know whose I am, and I know who you are. This ain't new.
And people, I've had motherfuckers literally yelling, screaming at me at multiple occasions, everything they could possibly say. I've had niggas publicly run my shit through the mud and literally boycott me. These niggas boycotted me, G. I'm not saying names, but y'all know who I'm talking about. These niggas tried to boycott me and called every comedian in the city, called the club I was working with, and told the owner of the club that if L is hosting at your event, no comedian in the city of Chicago is going to fuck with your space, with your venue.
I remember that.
The owner was in tears. Why are they doing this to you? Nothing about you says you deserve this. I said, man, them people hung Jesus on a cross. I'm just a nigga, an old ass GD. They hung Jesus on the cross. Yeah, motherfuckers are gonna talk about me and do shit or whatever. Man, let them do what they do. Let niggas move in their misery. Let niggas continue to rot and decay.
But L, just to try to play the middle devil's advocate, because I know what type of guy Rob is, man. Rob a loyal guy. Rob is an authentic guy. But this is the situation. You got somebody who's the villain of this story, admittedly the villain. You know what I'm saying? Rob goes all the way to Danville to go do this show. He doesn't get the money that he said he was going to get. The amount doesn't matter. The principle is everything. Yeah. And then once he gets brought up on the podcast, instead of him just owning up to it, Brother K. Ferg say he bombed and I didn't pay him. You know what I'm saying? So now you're trying to wipe him through the mud. You got Rob out here. You got to put the video out where people were actually laughing in the video. He didn't bomb. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get why you're upset, but I also get what you're saying too, L. You know, you got to egg it. You got to try to.
Watch this, G. Jay-Z and Beyonce. When Blue Ivy was a little girl, the whole entire world talked about that baby's head. Out of all the things in the world that they could be focused on, they talked about why that little girl froze so fucking nappy all the time. They got all this money, they won't do that little girl hair. You know how many niggas have shot shots at Jay-Z over the years and he never ever addressed this shit? Or he don't do back and forths. He might shoot a shot on the record. Right? You have a podcast. You've addressed this shit. You have debunked any and all theories of you bombing at said show, right? You listen, we know you. Other people know you. Guess what? A motherfucker can holler and scream all they want, G. Don't touch me, don't reach for me. In basketball, we used to say shit like you reach, I teach.
3 feet, no press.
3 feet, no pressure.
3 feet, no pressure. So watch this. If it comes to that, handle your business and have fun, enjoy it. Smile in your mugshot, right? I'm with you all day long. Blessings, brother. I'm with you 1,000%. If a motherfucker feel froggy and leap, nigga, let's give him all the Kermit. It ain't easy being green. He can handle. But aside from that, man, dog, these niggas is what I say earlier about an hour ago. It ain't what another motherfucker say about me that does anything to my life. It's what I say about me. God is in me. I'm a God, and my words have power, bro. Other motherfuckers out here, I'm a God. You're a God, and your words have power. So never say anything else negative about you again. You got to speak peace and prosperity, health and wealth. Speak positive over your hopes and dreams. Speak positive over your kids. This is the shit I end my show with. Every show. That's how I end the show, because I need my people to understand that the death in life is in the power of the tongue. It's in the word. And guess what? If you don't believe the Bible, then just listen to other motherfuckers that are very successful. They'll tell you. They used to say shit like, I'm a millionaire, I'm a billionaire, my business is successful, I'm healthy, my kids are healthy. Michael Jackson wrote down years before he became MJ, I will no longer be known as Michael Jackson. I will be MJ. I'm going to be the biggest star ever. Joe, what you say and what you write down and what you really believe about you is the only fucking thing that matters. Any outside source, black man to black man, what happens to us, we get fucked up because we let outside sources move us. And God is in us. God ain't never let nothing outside move him.
That's the best shit I've heard in 2 weeks, man. We took 2 weeks off, man, and honestly, I think you are closer to the prophet than the last guest that we had. The last guest that we had, shout out to Shamika Finley, said that she was a prophet, and you came on here more prophet like. The exact words was God chose her to be a prophet, and she chose to be a hoe. Hey, real quick, bro, shout out to our sixth man for putting some shit together for you, of course. Got Alan Ford saying that the enlightenment of El Guru is what we got popping this week.
Please send that to me, G. Send that to me, bro.
He didn't use AI to his best advantage. I appreciate the information. I appreciate the information you shared with Rob, man. That was something that he needed to hear. I needed to hear. You know what I'm saying? And somebody out there listening right now, they need to hear that.
And I only said it publicly because sometimes some things can't wait.
Yes.
Me and you would have had that conversation, but some things can't wait. Somebody else needed to hear that, not just us. Somebody needed to hear that tonight. Yeah. It's a nigga right now that's watching us. It's a woman right now finna run her baby daddy over and looking at this and saying, maybe I shouldn't do that. No, don't do it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's that time of year, man. It's the time of love, man. Like I don't really get deep into the holidays, man. I have no idea what Kwanzaa is about. If it was a gun to my head, niggas was like, name every day of Kwanzaa, I will be shot.
You and me both, dog. Dr. Umar would take a switch to me, trying to get if you asking me to tell you what all the days of all I know is emoji, umoja.
I'm like emoji, nigga. Black people do not know anything. Hey, that's what I'm gonna do all week for the next Parlay Podcast. I'm gonna be a man on the street. I'm gonna be the man on the street. I'm gonna be like, hey, name the days of Kwanzaa. Can you? All black people should know this shit.
That's gonna be the funniest skit. The funniest skit ever, Bob.
I got a joke about Kwanzaa too. That shit's funny.
I know it's shit.
I can't wait to hear it.
Big sister named Kwanzaa. That's as far as it goes, but I don't know the shit about Kwanzaa, man. I barely know about Christmas.
Bro, I enjoy spending time with the family. It's a day when you actually have dedicated to go see people that you really don't see on a regular basis, and I appreciate that because sometimes I get to sit down with cousins that I don't see all the time, and I'm like, man, I miss y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? It's good seeing you. So, you know, I think that's what the holidays is really about.
You got New Year's resolution? You do that shit? You do the New Year's resolution thing?
No, my goal every day is to just keep winning. And to keep winning harder and better and be better than I was yesterday. Yeah. And so with, you know, not saying you shouldn't write down your goals and stuff. You should write down your goals. Write this shit down. Hold yourself accountable. And you know, when you start writing stuff down, you know, people used to do vision boards. People still do vision boards. Yeah, that was trending. If so, watch this. I'm gonna let y'all in on a secret. You know them AI videos I be doing?
Yeah.
Those are really my vision boards. That's the body I want. That's the plane, the jet I want. That's them the Rolls Royces, Lamborghinis I want.
I love that.
Them the chains I want. The happy moments I want. The scenic where you see me at. the different cribs I be in. Sometimes I'm in a penthouse. Sometimes I'm in a big giant $20 million mansion. I want all of it. And so I'm visualizing, and I now have a living vision board, and I put out in the world. The world can see it. Everybody now everybody knows if they watching the podcast, but no, people don't know that. They just think, man, L, that shit was crazy, man.
Bro, I want you to go
had
about 4 episodes back. I was talking so much shit. I was like, L is a goddamn mob boss in AI, nigga. I was talking so much shit about 4 episodes ago. Remember I was
yeah, with the AI,
like,
yes.
I'm like, L is in AI. He is that nigga in AI, goddamn it.
And watch everything I put out there. I'ma have it.
Yes.
I'ma have it. Think about this, G, and I want y'all to be encouraged. Two things that really encourage me. D4L, Fabo from D4L. The song Laffy Taffy.
Yeah.
Years ago when Laffy Taffy first came out. Them niggas was on Jimmy Kimmel with a full band performing Laffy Taffy. You do not need a full band for Laffy Taffy. Laffy fucking Taffy. And I watched it, and I called one of my play sisters, and I said, hey, kid, turn the TV on. And she was like, what, D4L? I said, yes. I said, if them niggas can make it with them 5 notes that they used, them 5 sounds on that beat that they used to become millionaires, I know we're going to be okay. The second example, DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled is not
I was
a
going
rapper.
to say, you kind of remind me of DJ Khaled sometimes, bro. Like, just the fact when I get around you and shit, I might be in a bad mood. You get around L, you ain't going to be in a bad mood too long.
Hell no. Because, nigga, when people ask me, man, how you doing? I'm above ground and free. I can take it from there.
I always got some slick cliche shit to say too. Just like, man, I don't know if you got a book of cliches. You like a cliche machine. You be ready with them motherfuckers, bro.
My father was Leonard Lee, and that's where I get that shit from. Leonard Lee, the breeds. One of my old heads, he's the chief of the breeds. I'll say no names. One of them old GD niggas. He won the Govs. All them niggas got that shit. They all got something.
Man, you got the best hair, baby. Deal me in.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, that shit be positive as fuck when you start breaking it down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, if some of that shit be stupid, right? You know, be like, wait a minute, nigga, you not talking good about you. You know what I'm saying? But it be a lot of that shit. Really,
nigga code talk. I don't know. I love good nigga code talk. I go home and Google that shit sometimes, bro. After over here, 2 old niggas talking shit. I be typing that shit in my phone, man.
I would just get ready to say, go down south and sit on the porch, any porch, and bask in it. You gonna get all that shit. or alley mechanic, a nigga who can talk with his cigarette on the side of his mouth and never lose it. That nigga got all of that shit.
Mumble talk. Real quick, man, before we cut out, man, because I know it's getting late, man. Everybody got shit to do tomorrow, man. Again, thank you so much for stopping by the Parlay Podcast, man. L, you've been a gem to the show, man. This is our first show in December. This is our last month doing the show in 2025. All those people that's in the Parlay Podcast world, we're going to have merch next year. We're going to have shows next year. We fucking with L Williams next year. Make sure y'all tap in with the movie that's coming out. It's already out, The Flight Before Christmas.
Yeah, it came out December 6th, which was Saturday. theflightbeforechristmas.com. Go to theflightbeforechristmas.com and you can purchase directly from the site, rent it directly from the site. They didn't do Tubi, they didn't do Prime, they didn't do Netflix. They went directly from the site. Support them. Barry put his own money up. And them that number, he could have got a Rolls Royce. I'll just say that Barry put that money up, and he could have got a Rolls Royce, but instead he filmed an amazing movie that him and his wife wrote. They built their own studio. They got their own little mini Tyler Perry studio thing out there in Maryville. It's beautiful to see. Yes. He has a warehouse that is a real film
That's
studio,
what
lights in the
That's what
ceiling.
Scooby was going to all the time.
They build the sets, break them down. They can build new sets. They got so many different spaces. Listen, I'm so proud of Barry Brewer, and what he's done, because a lot of niggas don't think that far, right? They don't think that far into investing into what it is they're doing. If the film industry, the comedy industry, whatever it is, ain't coming to you fast enough, fuck it. Do it yourself. Do it for you. They'll come get you. Issa Rae is a perfect example of that. I forget the name of her show. It was
Insecure.
Insecure. It was YouTube.
The origin was
she was doing a YouTube series.
awkward black girl series.
Yeah.
And then here come Oprah. Here come HBO. Listen, you have. I tell people this all the time. Speak what it is that you want. Talk to God about it and walk in that direction.
Yeah.
Just start walking. You don't got to know where you're going. Just start walking. Stop giving yourself excuses as to why shit won't work.
That's why I want to end this last question for you, bro. B. Simone is under a lot of smoke for misanswering. She was asked, and B. Simone has been having some money troubles, as we've heard recently. $1 trillion or 10 minutes with Jesus?
I'm not mad at her for that. $1 trillion, because if you're telling me 10 minutes with Jesus, who's to say I'm gonna make it back? You know what I'm saying? Essentially, I gotta die. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see Jesus at some point when I get up out of here. Give me the $1 trillion. B. Simone not under fire for that. She under fire from that shit she said about she couldn't date a 9-to-5 nigga when she said that shit a year or two ago. I'm saying most people just don't. What it is that it ain't even that they don't like her. Is that what she said out her mouth didn't age well, because later on now you crying about money problems, and now a 9-to-5 nigga, a blue collar nigga, a nigga that drives trucks.
Ability look all right to your ass, huh?
He's starting to look all right. You had too much dip on your chip, and so, but that's why people why she's under fire now. That's the double-edged sword of fame and success. You know what I'm saying? Any one of us, I'll say this, right? Just to give grace, because I don't know B. Simone. So I give grace.
Simone knows B. Simone.
And more than likely that's true. A lot of us don't know ourselves.
You're learning, you're growing. Hopefully you make the best decisions with the information that you have available, but you will fuck up. And depending on when your fame or success or notoriety comes, you're not through. You're not done with your journey yet. You're not perfect. There is no such thing. It's just now you have all the eyes on you that get to see all your ups and your downs. You have an audience. That's it.
And we have these podcasts, these microphones, these cameras, this Wi-Fi that's cracking, and we're talking in live time. Right now, we've said a lot of shit in live time. We didn't really think about what we were saying before we said it. We may have some of the stuff we said, right? Right? And guess what? At some point, you may say some shit to be like, well, goddamn, that didn't age well at all. So that's why I don't really. Yeah, I had some jokes and I laughed a little bit, but again, I'm not finna haze her about the shit. Ain't no telling what the fuck I've said over the last 20 years that somebody's gonna pull up when I'm super famous and super successful. Ain't no telling what video is out there. Some chick is gonna be like, yeah, but he somebody's gonna pull out a porno off their little split phone.
But she fall in the category of habitual line stoppers, family. B. Simone is a habitual line stopper.
So watch this. Goes back to character. Either you got it or you don't. And your character gets built over time. Your character gets built in fire. You don't become super dope without going through shit. Nigga, you talk to anybody that's super fucking dope. They've been through hell and back multiple times.
I'm gonna tell my story on the show one day. Not today, but one day.
Byron Allen talked about how his house was in foreclosure 14 times.
Byron Allen asked
Tyler
and
Perry-
sued everybody. I got a lawsuit. Byron Allen sued me.
Listen, and he been winning. But think about you look at where he's at now, but think about when he was actually going through that shit. Imagine being a man, head of household, kids, wife, whatever it is, and your house is in foreclosure over a dream, and you trying to win, and you know you got it. You know you fucking got it, but it just ain't happening. No matter how hard. Okay, this is my last nigga parable. I'm gonna say two things, and I'm gonna let y'all go because I'm gonna let y'all go. Two things. One, thank y'all for having me, bro. Sis. Well, I ain't gonna call you sis because if you keep smiling at me like that, we may have to reevaluate our relationship.
I'm gonna have the sound effect for real later.
Well, so I'm gonna say this. Thank you all, Rob, NiNi, Bobby. Thank y'all for having me. For even looking at me and saying I'm interested enough to talk to. Right. I don't take any of that for granted. I appreciate everything, every platform, every person who thinks about me in a positive light, man. Even the niggas that don't think about me in a positive light, I want to thank you because y'all made me get close to God.
They still thinking about you.
And two things could be true at the same time. Fuck you niggas, but thank you niggas. You made me get in my position of power, which was on my knees praying. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all. I really want to thank y'all on the Parlay Podcast, man. I wish y'all nothing but the best and success in your journey, man. Y'all keep winning, keep doing y'all thing. The second thing I want to say is I got this old nigga parable, and God took some, and I call it a nigga parable because I'm finna say nigga about 20 more times before I get done.
Just
God
don't say bitch.
Exactly. God took this nigga from his town, his hometown where he was, and put him in a mountain. And put him next to this giant boulder and told him, hey, man, push on this boulder. I'll be back, right? And so this nigga pushes on this boulder, never moves it 1 millimeter. It never budges. He don't even put a crease in the spot where he keep pushing that, right? God leaves him up there for 2 years, and he comes back. And the man is furious with God. I mean, to the point where he's telling God, hey, man, why would you leave me up here for 2 years by myself pushing on this fucking boulder and you knew I couldn't move it? You knew I wasn't going to be able to move this boulder. Why would you do that to me? And at that point, God put a mirror in front of the man and he saw his reflection. The man's body had completely transformed. Like all muscle everywhere in places. The nigga had muscles in his ears. That's how strong he was. And God said, listen, you can now go back to your city. I'm going to take you back to your city, and you'll be able to handle, conquer, subdue, and move anything that you're dealing with down there where you come from. And I just want you to know that I never told you to move this boulder. I just told you to push.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yo, that's hate.
Push. It's not going to be easy. None of this shit is easy. You want to be great. You want to do something that very few people get the chance to do and be successful at. Push. When it gets hard, nigga, push. And trust God. I promise you, man. I promise you. He's going to do everything that he said and promised that he would do for you. And the things that you're saying and the things that you are believing for and the things that you're working toward, you're going to get it. Just push.
But also have a goal too, to push towards too. That's also important.
But you don't have to have the blueprint. You don't gotta know the details. Do what he tells you to do. And the next step will be provided to you. Trust in yourself and realize that you have everything that you've ever needed already inside of you. You are greatness personified. Do you understand? Follow directions, baby. If you don't need to know everything, do what the fuck I said to do.
Yeah, it's always, the gotta tell you what, he won't tell you how. The how is not your concern. The win is not your concern.
I
That's
still
what we
think
get
people,
stressed out at.
It's the win.
but hear me out though, man. And I know we sleepy. I done seen
No,
NiNi yawning.
we're saying the same thing, Bobby. It's because we have a goal. That's why I said what it is that you desire.
But what I'm saying is a lot of people don't. That's what I'm saying, L. Like this one of the
Okay.
things. This is one of the things I hear a lot on offstage podcasts. I done dropped a offstage podcast. Y'all better make sure. I hope they still doing their podcast. I said that shit so many goddamn times on here. Shout out to M Dub.
Yeah, I think they took a break, but I can't wait for them to come back.
It's great. It's a great podcast. But another question that he asked is, what was your goal when you originally started comedy? And everybody answers this question so stupidly.
Okay.
I just wanted to be on a flyer.
Whoa.
I mean, that was like their goal. You know what I'm saying? So like when I look at you, right, you are in plays. You're not just a comedian. You kind of like a Jamie Foxx type nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Except you're not you ain't Willie Beeman, nigga. But you know what I'm saying? But you a Jamie Foxx type nigga. You do the church thing, you do the hosting thing, you do the plays, you in this movie. Got some shit going on. But a lot of motherfuckers is on this stage and they don't see beyond it. All they see is the stage with no goal. Like, what do you want to do? You want to act? Do you want to be? What do you want? What the fuck do you want to do? Or is it just the stage?
So guess what? Watch this. It has to start somewhere, which goes back to a question you asked earlier about, should we give more grace to new comics? And it starts somewhere, right? And a lot of niggas said, I just want to be on a flyer. First of all, them niggas is old as fuck talking about flyers. That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago, but that was a big deal back then to actually be on a flyer. Now anybody can just make a flyer, but that wasn't. You got to think about the time frame and when they're speaking. Being on a flyer back then was big, right? Your people saw you, and so it started somewhere. Niggas didn't know. Sometimes you gotta understand a tree starts from a seed, Bobby. And so a lot of people don't have goals, but if they
get that. This is why I got off the open mic scene, bro. And I hate to cut you off, but this is why I got off the open mic scene recently. I hop back onto the open mic. I hop back in. I come back into the comedy game in like 2017, right around there. And the same motherfuckers I see in these worn out ass clothes, worn out ass notebooks are the same motherfuckers who is tiptoeing in these open mics without any type of goal in mind except just to be an open mic nigga.
But I will say, right, everybody's version of success doesn't look the same. Some motherfuckers just want to get up there because that's it. And once they up there at the open mic, that might be their version of success. And you got to be okay with that, Bobby. Everybody ain't reaching for the same goal. Everybody don't have clarity. This is why you thank God for a goal. This is why you thank God for clarity. This is why you thank God for sanity and direction. But everybody's not going to go to the same level. And that is okay.
Yeah. Somebody listen.
You might be right.
I have certain people that say, "L, what is it with you and Benzes?" I've always loved Benzes. I'm 5 in. Now, I say that, and I think sometimes people think I'm bragging or what have you. So let me tell you everything that comes with this. You don't know how close to poverty you are until you have to change the suspension, the air suspension on one of these things without a warranty.
You didn't answer their call. You should have answered their call when they were calling you, nigga.
Listen, I've had repossessions. I've had carjacking, right? I've had all types. Listen, L, why do you like to shine like you do? Hey, look, I do. This is what's in me, but all of that comes with something, and all of this shit comes with something. It comes with something. You want a family? Okay, cool. It comes with raising kids. It comes with sleepless nights. It comes with doing homework. It comes with something. You want to be successful in comedy? You know what? If being on the flyer was all you wanted, that comes with something, right? Everybody's level is everybody has different levels. Everybody doesn't want to be Eddie Murphy. Everybody doesn't want to have a retractable roof on their home.
I'm not saying
I would
everybody
love
want to
to
be
have-
Eddie Murphy. I'm saying like just to like pivot out of this shit, man, because stand-up comedy to me, I ain't saying it's dead. It's never dead. I just
Right.
think like with Richard Pryor, they pivoted to the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody don't have to be an actor. Dave Hellum, for instance, he went on to write for That's So Raven. Went on as a writer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just can't see
Shout out to
anybody
Dave
gathering that much moss. And it's not my business. I'm just speaking on it. But I can't see anyone gathering that much moss in one spot and not producing any fruit. Why the fuck are you continuing to stay there and you're not producing any fucking fruit?
So now you're really touching on something, because even God cursed the fig tree when it didn't produce fruit. Even Jesus cursed the fig tree. He saw a fig tree, walked past it, came back some months later, and it was, hey man, you over here. Wait, this is throughout the Bible, where God gave these niggas talents, right? The parable of the Lord leaving multiple talents with his servants. He left one servant 1 talent. He left another one 3. He left another one 5. When he came back, the nigga with 5 multiplied his shit to 10, 11, 12, whatever. The nigga with 5, the nigga with 3 multiplied his shit to 7. The nigga with 1 went and dug the one that he had up, because he went and hid it in the dirt. And he came back and said, hey, I didn't want to lose this talent, so I hid it, and I was waiting for you to come back, so I give it back to you. And the Lord locked that nigga up, threw him in jail. He said, man, you didn't even try to put it in the bank so it can gather any type of interest. You didn't do anything with your talent. So now what you're saying is different from what you were saying earlier, and that right there
I had to
is
rephrase
very
it because
true.
NiNi said some dope shit, and I was like, damn, I can't lose this verbal tennis match against NiNi again. So I'm like, damn, let me rephrase what the fuck I was trying to say, man. I'm just saying that that you're not about to produce fruit if you keep doing the same. It's what is they say Einstein said? You keep doing the same shit over and over again and thinking
insanity.
something different going to happen. That's insanity.
It's insanity.
If you keep going to elephant in the room contest, thinking that you're gonna win, knowing that they already got the winner pick 2 weeks prior to showing up, that's insanity.
So
Bobby, you are talented.
Thank you.
So I told that now with that, when you're not producing fruit, now you step into an area where even God ain't fucking with you, and you don't ever want to be in a position where God ain't fucking with you.
That's a word, L.
Yeah.
That's a word. Well, man, it was a pleasure to have you, man. We got to shake one, man. It's going on tomorrow. But L, man, it's been a pleasure, man. Make sure y'all tap in with the movie, man, The Flight Before Christmas, curated by Barry Brewer with a dope-ass ensemble, man, including L. Williams, man. So make sure y'all tap in with that. L, man, we got to get you back on here soon, man.
Let me know whenever, bro. Y'all got anytime.
Thank
Yes,
you,
sir,
El.
man.
Thank
Enjoy
you,
your
El.
night.
Love,
Peace,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah, say love NiNi one more time. You heard that shit, NiNi? Yeah, love NiNi. Hey, man, we back, man. This was it. This was the first show of December. Sorry about the technical difficulties at the beginning, but L. Williams came through and dropped some gems.
Yeah.
Rob, you good?
He's a light.
He really is. Rob, you all good, bro?
I will be.
All right, we're gonna close it down, man. Y'all stay online, man. I got one more thing to show y'all, man, before we get up out of here, man. Did y'all have anything else for the people watching? If people still watching?
December 18th, I'll be in Kankakee, Illinois, doing a dope ass comedy show for Dispensary. So I will be coming back with hella weed. I'm excited. I love going to dispensary events. Like I done went to like dispensary parties and Halloween parties and shit. So I love doing stuff for dispensaries because they always handing out like free shit. And it's a dope vibe. So December 18th, I will be in Kankakee, Illinois, doing a show. Well, I'm not sure the name of the dispensary, but I know it's for a dispensary.
Oh, Hey, man, good shit, Rob. December 18th, man, make sure y'all follow Rob, Make the World Laugh on Facebook and Instagram, man, to figure out what's going on, man. It's been a dope-ass show, man. We'll be back next week. Not sure with whom, but NiNi, anything?
Yeah, but I don't know it right now. I'm so fucking tired. This has been a long show.
Okay, yeah. We up out of here, man. We'll see y'all next week on Sundays. We parlay, man. Peace and love, y'all. Thanks, L.